of last week.
Nothing exciting, Dane. It was just
That's what I heard.
great time.
Smooth as butter.
Chunky butter.
Andy, your video looks crazy pants on my screen. I don't know if
Yeah,
that's for
what's
everyone.
happening? Is he in the Matrix? Oh my god, he's so angry.
I don't know.
Mechanical failure.
There we go.
I
Let's
just
see.
disabled your video, now it's fine.
You're back.
You're back, baby.
Back.
Guess who's back?
Back again. Well, you were here for the sarcophagus lined hallway, which then led to
Yep.
Thing.
a hallway that went to the right, that we heard howling, and Dustus and you ran off, and Elderberry and the rest came forward. That's when we saw Jarl
Jowl.
with Y'all in his mouth. That was after I ran up to try to help him, and then he hit me in one hit and killed me.
You're not dead.
Well, I'm sorry, knocked me unconscious, and then
Okay.
Kevin went down. I just put Kevin goes down! Exclamation point. And then Jarl, I think, cast oil. Not sure. Dustus then pushes off the edge with a critical success. We ran away, all capital letters,
We
into a
tried.
staircase that went in circles that was perfectly fine until Rachel found a hidden doorway that Chris said like 15 times, "You don't feel good about this," but we didn't listen.
Wait,
Rachel
what?
and Andy kicked down all the doors. Ran into a guy that we rolled a 29 on and completely missed to hit him. And then that's when Barnaby did a last stand and we ran away. And that sums up the evening.
Sorry for your loss.
Didn't
That's
someone go
fine.
down too?
My,
Didn't someone go down in there?
My children are currently wrestling in the top bunk over their bed, so I need to go.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
My
Didn't
notes go a
someone
little
else go down
wonky
in
when
the
Barnaby
secret room?
does. I think so too.
So we had to like go back and get somebody, right? Because I was going back with a potion, and then you hit them with a heal.
I think maybe Kevin went down
Kevin again.
Yeah, I think Kevin went down. Yeah, and you were one action short to pour a potion in his mouth.
Right.
And then I think Elderberry rushed in and did his doctor visit.
I tried to shut the doors like in the opposite side. It didn't work.
Oh, and Kester got bit.
I did. I forgot.
I didn't forget.
And you did a medicine check, right? Did you?
Oh yeah. So yeah, Elderberry, when you check Kestra with your medicine check, you find nothing physically wrong with her.
That's right. That's what he said. Nothing physically wrong is what he said.
Tip-top shape.
Why'd he say it like that?
Out there. I'm sure everything's fine.
No. No. It's alright. I'm okay with being a werewolf.
All right. So and then you guys kind of were making your retreat out of the dungeon. So you're currently on what is basically for me like floor D, the fourth floor, which is the third floor below the surface. And so as you make your way up to the second floor below the surface, floor C, which is the library level, you kind of make your way up the stairs. And as you're going through that level, it is completely dead quiet. There is no sound whatsoever, as you eliminated the ghouls that occupied most of this level. And then you take this another set of stairs up to B, which is the first level below the ground. That is the level where you guys met the Morlocks. There's the hallway of traps. There's the demon that was cleaning the walls. And as you guys are kind of making your way through that level, you hear this loud kind of anguished scream, and then suddenly cut off. And then you also kind of hear this familiar, like almost like slurping sound that you surmise is probably the demon doing it, or the devil, sorry, doing his cleaning rounds. And then you continue your way upwards and make your way out to the surface level of the ruins, and you find out that it is basically twilight. The sun has set. The sky is kind of like a dark bluish color, but there's still some faint light around. And as you guys are making way out to the boat and kind of getting yourselves arranged and everything packed away, you hear what sounds like kind of some cackling noise coming from somewhere from the ruins.
Why is it we came here again?
I don't remember.
Right?
We came here to stop whatever terrible is happening here. Something terrible is happening here.
A lot of terrible has happened
So much
here.
terrible.
And so far, I don't feel like we've been up to the task.
Hey, Dustus?
Hmm.
You remember when you wanted to wait for your hammer?
Your sword, but yes.
Oh, yeah, sword, pitchfork.
Oh, no, I have a pick and a sword.
Oh, that's probably where I got confused. Yeah, it may have been good. Not saying it was wrong, I'm just saying maybe it would have been a good idea.
Well, I don't know. I don't know that a sword would have done much more good against the foes we've faced so far.
Yeah, you're right. It would have been horrible. Just horrible.
So we heard a scream.
Yeah, so you heard an anguished scream on the second level, or no, sorry, the first level below ground. And then on the surface level, you heard kind of a cackling laugh.
We're not going to investigate any of that right now, right? We're just going to.
We are very hurt. I am so incredibly damaged.
I mean, I can take a look at that if you'd like.
What if we
All right.
go back to town and we sell our loot and we have a little rest, and then we see if we can pay someone to come along with us as sort of a squire / meat shield?
You want to pay someone to die for us?
No, that's not what I said.
That's what it sounds like.
That's already happened today.
Maybe to just sort of spread some of the damage out a little bit.
Now, wait a minute. I think Barnaby chose that. On his own, too. While you were unconscious, Barnaby made a choice, and I respect it.
He's a good lad.
I wish it hadn't happened.
Yep. Yeah.
So you guys find yourselves, the boat is pretty much squared away and ready to go if you guys want to depart.
How long did it take us to like run up all the stairs?
I would say, probably in the order of like 10 to 15 minutes to kind of. You guys are, I would say rushing, but not like, sprinting or whatever.
Cautiously rushing.
Yeah, cautiously moving quickly, making a hasty rearward movement.
So I healed 15 hit points. That's cool.
All right, who wants some healing?
What am I doing?
Justice, you're pretty fucked up, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm
many-
good. I got healed.
How many hit points do you have? No reason.
Max the 44.
Okay, I'm gonna try to heal you at the highest level. So I healed 2 people at once. Anyone else really screwed up?
No, I'm good.
I'm full health. I'm good.
Barnaby's really screwed up.
Oh my god! Why would you say that?
Time for you to use some of that
I'm gonna-
necromancy stuff we have.
I'm gonna heal myself and you.
Uh,
This
Oh,
this
we
one's
should
for
put
you.
Barnaby's soul in the jar.
What the fuck is
man.
wrong with you?
I mean, what the hell?
That way we can save it for later.
That's not how this works.
And you
Make
could
a
like
new
revisit
Burnaby.
him whenever you wanted. You
I
could
thought you
visit
were a
him.
child.
I think
I was ready to.
Kevin is very damaged too. I'm not sure though.
well
let me
then.
s-
I'll heal damage if
no, Kevin
is.
looks like he's at full health. I think.
Oh, okay.
It's just
Yeah.
Kevin did some healing, I think.
so. What does treat wounds get rid of my wounded one?
I think it should with a success.
Yeah.
Shit, I have this somewhere.
Cool.
Treat wounds is under.
Let's see. Yeah, I know it does. I know it does remove the wounded condition. I have to double check if it removes like the entire. Like if you have wounded 2 or 3, does it remove all of them?
I only have wounded one.
Okay, yeah. So treat wounds will remove your wounded condition. Yes, for sure.
Can I? Yes, thank you.
Oh
Can I
shit,
roll
that was
a perception or something to see if I may recognize the owner of that screen?
Oh fuck.
Yeah, sure.
Wait, do you have your pendant?
I'm not using it on myself. It's fine.
Okay.
It's gonna basically cancel each other out because it took 10 minutes to do that. I gained 10 hit points. I lost 13, so I lost 3 hit points. So it's fine.
Everything's great, guys.
It's fine.
Fine.
All right.
Yeah, Dustus, you can roll a perception check if you wanna.
Search my memory to see if I recognize that voice.
Okay, yeah. So you do not recognize the owner of the voice. However, the scream sounded like kind of like a humanoid scream rather than like say an animal or some other type of creature.
Dead. Interesting.
Sounded like a person to me. Could be another thief coming in this way. Another grave robber.
Did we ever? The person we stole the boat from. Did we find a corpse or something? No, we found a campfire.
We found a rogue corpse.
We did find,
did find a corpse. Okay.
Yep.
And the floor that we heard the scream is the floor that the Morlocks were on.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
Yeah, that is the same floor that you found the corpse, the thief corpse.
And yeah, the Morlocks. We found the thief corpse pretty close to the Morlocks too, I think.
Yes.
A couple rooms away.
This is such a fucked up place.
Well, I don't know who it was that screamed.
If you guys want to stop and investigate one of the floors, I can load it up. I'm just leaving it at this floor because it kind of takes a while to load.
I'm at like full hit points now.
I mean, good.
I mean,
Floor 2 is much easier than floor 4.
well,
I think we're at full health. We're down on like spells and stuff, but
I don't
You get-
need spells.
I don't need
You-
spells.
I mean, that's. Can I have 10 more minutes, please?
Oh, sure. Take as much. And honestly, I'm not feeling very confident in my own choices right now. So if you think we should go, Elderberry, I trust your insight.
Thank God. Alright, so that would be 10 minutes. So 10, so that's 20 more hit points. That puts me at 47. Okay.
Well, well, what the hell? Who else could die tonight, right?
All of us could, theoretically.
Well, that's just morbid.
I feel like if we keep going back here, eventually we're all just gonna die here. Oh, Danica is calling to tell us goodnight.
I just pictured her in her room, like,
She
Nah.
said, Peggy.
Go to bed.
She's like pulling up her iPhone. You know. Good night, Mom and Dad.
Beep, 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 beep.
What? I don't know. They were wrestling in the top bunk, and now Grant is swinging from the bunk. And every time I open the door, he runs and pretends like he was in his bed. But they know I can see them through the monitor, so I don't know.
Kids are the best, Dane.
Yeah, they are. They're the best.
All
I just don't know why they pick Thursdays. It's always Thursdays.
They know. They know, Dane.
Yeah, kids know your weakness.
They do. Alright.
Chris, I have a question.
Shoot.
So I am this wellspring gnome, which allows me to have a cantrip from the arcane, and it levels up like other cantrips.
Okay.
Do you think I could change that at any point?
Yeah, I think so. It might take like some downtime, like on the order of like a few days. But you guys were talking about maybe taking a week off to get Barnaby back. So if you do decide to take a week off, you can certainly change out your cantrip during that period.
Okay, cool. Because warp step has been more utilitarian, which is good, but maybe something that I can have that maybe stuns or something might be a little bit better for the cause.
So did we decide to keep Barnaby's soul to put it in a new Barnaby?
No, what the hell's wrong with you people?
I don't know. I'm not sure if Elderberry, the character, has explained it to you guys, but in terms of mechanical, it's gonna take Abe's character a week to get Barnaby back, and
Barnaby back. Will it be the same old Barnaby?
Well, that's up to Abe. I think he's decided, but I'll let him kind of play that out when it happens.
We're gonna see what happens, Dane.
Maybe it'll be Barnacy.
Whoa!
Whoa!
If you notice, there's no Barnaby right here.
Oh no. He's gone.
Took him off.
Barnaby is not currently with the party.
Nope.
I mean, my character's not broken without him, so we wouldn't technically have to wait a week if we didn't want to.
So I'm sorry, I was in and out. What are we doing right now?
So yeah, I don't know if you caught did you get all the recap from last week?
I did get the recap.
Okay, yeah. So the party was kind of like making its retreat up from the 4th level.
Okay.
And you guys heard a couple of sounds. The third level with the ghouls is completely quiet. The 2nd level with the Morlocks, you heard a scream that was kind of cut off suddenly. Dustus determined that it was mostly like humanoid scream rather than like an animal scream. And then on the surface level, the ruins level, you heard some cackling kind of coming from the ruins, and it is currently twilight in terms of time of day. And so Elderberry was kind of healing everybody up. I was, kind of saying that the party is packing up the boat, and then you guys were kind of deciding whether you want to go back to investigate the scream or not, or continue back to town.
How are you on spells, Dane?
I think
I blew your spells when you were gone to help.
Yeah.
There was a lot of there's a lot of Hail Marys.
Yep, they're blown. I have cantrips left.
Yeah, I have one. I have one spell and it's not going to help anything because it's. I guess I could give it to someone and they could try to bite someone and get a +1 to their attack.
It really only works for my companion.
Yeah, I think that's kind of this. You guys are, good health wise, but the spellcasters are pretty much out of ammo.
Yeah, because even my staff is blown.
I think, yeah, it looks like Kevin has used all of his spells as well, except for cantrips. So
down.
It's gonna be rough.
Yeah, I'm good to rest again. The lighthouse can wait. It's waited this long.
2 rest. Yeah, plus
I'm gonna grab some water quick.
I can't heal anyone in combat. No, I can heal you again. Kevin, and Kestra. I can heal. Oh, Barnaby. Interesting. Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh!
oh,
I heard you having a bad night, huh?
oh.
Oh, so Barnaby's dead, huh?
Oh. Ugh.
Amazing.
A barn and a bus. So, So technically, if you had to wait for a new Barnaby, I could retrain my cantrips or retrain my repertoire.
Yep.
Yeah.
Repertoire.
We definitely don't have to, but I mean, having a Barnaby is always handy.
Sounded like to me, Justice was gonna be fine with either decision.
I'm up for whatever.
I don't know what Kestra thinks, but I would suspect that if you guys want to go back to town, I don't think there will be any strong objections.
Yeah, I think heading back to town, I think is really the best spot because we're at what 3 out of 5 people can really do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because our cantrips are okay, but not. I mean, I am set to heal. That is my primary focus right now.
And I can do some damage with my cantrips, but not a lot. They're just
No,
kind of like zip zaps.
Yeah, I'm.
Okay. Sounds like the group consensus is probably head back to town,
Yeah.
get some rest. Okay. All right.
Well,
Let me
Kind of leave that poor soul to their fate.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're probably dead. I mean, you heard their voice get cut off. They were like, ah!
Probably just harvesting them the power of the lighthouse.
Oh, that's gross.
Gross.
Does that mean Barnaby's powering the lighthouse now?
Nah, he's running through
What about
fields.
him?
Let's get okay. So it is nighttime.
Did we do anything with Barnaby's body? Did you want us to do anything?
Hey, what happened to
with
Barnaby's body, Abe?
Oh no, because we just left. We ran.
Yeah. You guys
Probably
just
got,
peaced out.
probably got
You guys
ate up.
ran and picked up my unconscious body.
Oh, that's right,
Really?
because you were out when he.
I woke up to a disconnected link.
We ran away successfully.
We did.
That doesn't happen all the time.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah. Okay. Whew.
We did it.
We did it our way.
The only thing that died was a class feature.
Wow,
Way to look
that's
at it.
wow.
Really, you pull it down, Abe. That's really all he was.
All of it is like one
Well,
feat.
Class
That's the only thing that died was a feat.
Write
You
this
got
down
it,
in my
class
book.
Noted that.
teachers.
You know, I'll just put that beside Dust is here. Right beside where I put always talks to Barnaby with respect and is encouraging. Barnaby is a class feature. Oh,
All right,
Barnaby,
so,
no!
you guys-
Why is he there?
You guys get into the rowboat and make your way through the rapidly fading light down the darkened river. As you're making your way down the river, it sounds like far off in the distance, you hear some howling, kind of reminiscent of the howling you heard within the dungeon itself. But no incidents as you make your way to town. And by the time you actually get to Otari, it is full on dark. The stars are out, as is the moon. And yep, you find yourselves back into the town of Otari.
Get it, gang.
Do we have a room? I forget.
Yeah, we have a standing room at the Rockfish, or whatever it's
Rowdy
called.
Rockfish.
Rowdy Rockfish.
Put
Where the cool people sleep.
hatchet and sash.
So yeah, you guys kind of make your way back to the Rowdy Rockfish, and it's kind of like, I guess the dinner service is kind of winding down. There's a few patrons taking in at meals, but after the incident in the graveyard, the townsfolk don't seem to like staying out after dark too much. So there's a handful of patrons in there, but not as much as you were accustomed to seeing.
This place is pretty dull.
Cassim, you're good with the locals. You know both folks around here.
Know them, yes. Whether they like me or not, that's a different matter.
Well, they talk to you. I've seen them.
That's fair enough. What are you suggesting?
I got a bad feeling about all these things happening in the lighthouse. I wonder if any further attacks may have happened in town.
That's a good question. I'll see what I can find out. I'm gonna go canvass the bar.
Okay. Yeah,
Just,
the innkeeper, Brelda Venkervale.
Yep. Oh, she's so sad.
Yeah, she's the sad one.
What is it you want to know?
She's the rowdy one.
She's the one. Her son.
Our son's missing.
Her
That's
son
right.
vanished like a year ago.
Oh no.
So yeah, she, as you guys walk in, she kind of approaches you and says, "Welcome, adventurers. Can I get you anything? Something to drink, perhaps?"
Maybe a round of ales for my friends and a hot tea for my gnomish friend there.
No, I want something stronger.
Extra hot tea.
Like a black leaf tea.
Ooh.
I just got a fresh shipment in from Absalom the other day. I can brew up something nice and mean.
Excellent. And then put some alcohol in it too. That'd be great.
Coming right up.
What's her name again?
Brelda.
It's elderberry.
Brelda.
Only been party members for a while now, but I didn't know my name.
I feel like if anybody knows what's been going on in town, it would be Brelda. Especially at a popular joint such as the Rowdy Rockfish.
You want me to ask her?
No, we'll ask her when she brings the drinks back.
So yeah, she comes back with a mug of ale. Let's see, I guess 5 mugs of ale, including Kevin, and then 1 steaming hot cup of black tea with a little something extra.
Oh yeah.
For,
This is nice. Got you on the throat.
What do we owe you, brother?
Oh, nothing. It's on the house.
No, please, here. I'm gonna give her 5 gold.
Okay. Oh, wow. That's extremely generous. Thank you so much.
No, you've been very good to our party in the long time we've spent in this inn, going back and forth from this inn to the lighthouse.
Been here like weeks, months, been here for a year.
If
So,
you're here for something to eat, I can. There's still a little hot food left. I can bring out a plate.
don't make anything new. Just if there's anything left, sure, we'll take some, but don't bother too much. Listen, Brelda, while we've been gone at the lighthouse, have there been any other attacks? Any other strange happenings?
Well, let's see. No more attacks. Thank the gods. The town has been safe. The Captain Longsaddle, he's doubled the patrols, and he's instituted a training regimen for the townsfolk to try to form a militia of sorts, just in case something ever happens again.
A long saddle militia. Sounds like just what this town needs.
He's working closely with the mayor. The mayor, he tries hard. He does good work for us.
Why I voted for him? Actually, I didn't vote, but if I would have, it would have been for him. I think. I don't know.
I have heard some grumblings that there may have been a recent incident with the lumber camps. I guess someone from Absalom has come in and put a stop to the work, saying that there's an issue with the trees or the forest, like they may be cursed or something. I know the
Cursed lumber.
well, I don't know much about that, but I do know the mayor and the other owners of the lumber companies are a little agitated.
Town's primary commerce lumber?
Yeah, the mayor and let's see, there's two other NPCs, Inkelholtz, Alamore Inkelholtz, and who's the other one?
Good old Alamore Hiddleholds.
Churtle, Rab Churtle. The three of them each own various lumber interests. Farming or harvesting from the local woods, and then it kind of gets shipped down the log flume and then sent out via the docks.
Down the flume.
Who said lumber had to stop? Who said the trees? Somebody
It
from
was,
the city?
I didn't catch the names, but the rumor is it's some highfalutin folks from Absalom. That big capital came out and put a stop to everything.
Peculiar.
I mean, it sounds like they probably really need our help not in the lighthouse right now. This sounds much more important.
Could go speak with the mayor. He could, if he needs additional help, he could give you the information you see.
That's good to know. I'm guessing the blacksmith is not open right now.
Oh no, yeah. Most folks tend to keep to themselves after dark. Few businesses like mine, we try to stay open and take care of those few that come by, but business is way down, unfortunately.
Naturally.
Any news of your son?
No, nothing new. Same old on that front. Sad to say.
I'm sorry to hear.
Thank you.
Have we gotten any other information from her, or like context as far as her son being missing? I know it's been like a year, but I don't remember what else we know about that.
Yes. So it's been about a year. I think around that time, she wasn't here. She was away when he went missing. But she was seen walking out of town with somebody and then never came back. And then she moved in and kind of took over the inn in his absence and started running it while trying to search for him at the same time. And she asked around town, tried to hire a couple investigators that didn't really come up with anything. And since then, she's kind of just been hoping that something new will happen.
And no one recognized the person you left with?
No, yeah. I think you guys did ask around town, and nobody recognized the person.
Lazda to avoid maybe.
Yeah.
But not really like a kid, right? Because he was running the tavern.
Yeah, he's an adult. She is a dwarf, and he is also a dwarf. Yeah, adults.
We did learn about increased banditry on the roads and lumber yards. That was one of the hooks we learned earlier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This place is fucked.
I mean, don't say that right in front of her.
I mean, if I lived here, I would move out.
I can stick around. Bad things going on.
This is a terrible town.
What's
the way I
keeping you?
see it, we could either full-ass one of these jobs, or we could quarter-ass multiple jobs.
We half-ass two, maybe? Split the difference?
We could half-ass two.
What if we whole ass one at a time?
Well, sometimes if you whole ass something, the other thing doesn't stick around till you're done.
That's true. We've been whole ass in this lighthouse for a long time.
Yeah, we saw that turn out.
Thank you, Brelda. I think my
Listen.
companions and I need to powwow for a bit.
Oh, sure, of course.
All I'm saying is if we're going to continue whole-assing that lighthouse, we're going to need more lube. And by that I mean a meat shield.
Yep. Wow. That was some metaphors you used.
So do you want to hire someone to be killed?
That's not to be killed.
I'm pretty sure
We'll
that's what you
heal
said.
them.
I want to hire
No,
someone to be a
no.
meat shield.
Sure, but your meat shield doesn't have to die. Your meat shield takes some hits while you're dealing some damage, and then when your meat shield goes down, you heal them, just like we've been healing everyone else that's been going down.
Wait, who's been healing people?
What,
And I
what
look at you.
we don't want to hire somebody to get killed.
Kevin-
We want to
Kevin
hire
healed
somebody
me.
who will get killed first.
Not.
What the fuck is wrong with you people?
No one has. Most of us
No,
haven't died.
I agree with Elderberry. What the fuck is wrong with you people?
I'm gonna need another round, miss.
No, all joking aside, it would be helpful to have a little bit more muscle in the party. No offense to anyone.
I'm gonna arm wrestle you right here.
You'll probably win. That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm the weakest of all
Push your
that
tricks
shit,
out of the way.
Come on, put it up. Shoot
Just
buddy
you
where
said it
your mouth is.
How much black tea have you had?
Enough. Enough that I'm gonna win this tonight.
Justice, you said it yourself earlier that we were not doing very well in the lighthouse. I feel like we just need some new tactics. Maybe it's not a meat shield, but we've gone into that lighthouse and then come out of that lighthouse licking our wounds several times.
This last time was different, though. We've at least accomplished things most of the other times. We had our tails whooped last time twice. We were lucky to be alive.
Maybe we just need to go out into the woods for a while and kill some rabbits until we feel stronger.
What the fuck?
I just want to bring up, and I don't mean to be rude about this, but we tend to go forward with our hearts rather than our minds, and it seems to have gotten us into trouble. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm a very, I'm a caring and understanding person. I want to do the right thing, but I also don't want to get eaten by a werewolf.
Yeah, I may have made a mistake there.
It's okay.
Really
Anybody
thought we
could
could,
make a mistake.
he seemed like a nice guy.
Well,
He was a jerk.
you don't need to apologize for giving someone a chance. It's always worth giving someone a chance.
So, speaking of werewolves, he bit me. Should I be worried?
Oh, you should be
I
worried.
push my chair back and it slides and I knock my drink over. He what?
I've already made this roll, and I am certain that nothing bad will come of this.
Oh, okay.
You knew and you didn't tell any of us?
Well, I just searched my knowledge, and it seems fine. It should be fine.
Okay.
It should
I
be
don't,
It's comforting.
don't
No offense, Kestra. I believe you're a very nice person. You have no ill
Not
intentions.
a nice person.
But well, if you try to eat me, I'm going to be very upset.
Perfectly understandable. Honestly, if I were going to be a werewolf, I would prey on, the weak and defenseless, probably, so.
Exactly.
You mean me?
Well, should we maybe get some professional help with this, just to make sure there's no lycanthropy
I
involved?
mean, Barnaby said it was fine, and Justice said it was
Hold on,
fine.
let me look at it again. Hold on.
I drink the rest of my tea, and I walk over and I inspect your wound again.
Pour some whiskey on it or something.
Why would you do that?
To sterilize it.
Here, and I pop my water skin and I just pour random stuff on it.
What?
It's just water.
So what's the best route? Amputation above the bite?
Well, I mean, if it's already in the bloodstream, if there's a bite.
Is it a full moon tonight? I run out the door and look up at the sky frantically.
All right. Yeah. So, Cassim, you run out the door, like sprinting out of the door in the middle of this conversation, and look up, and it is past the crescent moon, heading towards a full moon. And let's see. I decided I'm going to go with a 30-day moon cycle. I would say your characters would probably know this is just like general knowledge,
Yep.
kind of like the cycle of the moon. So it is currently day 11 out of 30, with the full moon being on night 15 and a new moon being on night 30.
Hey, cats, we're almost out of time.
So we have, what, 4 days left? Maybe we
Yeah.
can finish the lighthouse in that time.
Who's the healer of the village? Wait, do I know that? I'm gonna think about it. Who the healer is in Otari.
Yeah, so probably the healer would be at the Dawnflower Library, is Vandy Vanderdash. I'll put it in there.
That's Elderberry's girlfriend.
Oh, is it?
No, Elderberry's girlfriend is Whirlywin.
That's right. She had a great name. Really win.
We should talk to Vandy. Have a look at that. This has become priority 1.
Should we?
Do you feel
Should
like
we?
we-
Will,
We've
You
got
feel-
4 days.
Do you
should
feel
we
like
wake him up?
Do I feel like what?
itching? Particularly behind your ears.
No, not behind my ears.
That's probably good.
Quick, Dustus, what do you know about werewolves?
Not much. Look, I
I just see Dustus just like lounging back his chair. No, look.
actually
Casp's like,
I'm going to my bunk.
Does you
I walk away.
the time limits.
listen? It's been a really long day, and I don't think anyone is at their best. Maybe we all just need a little bit of space.
I come
Little
walking
bit
over with
sweet.
another tea.
Okay, let me just look at it one more time, okay?
Don't pour anything else on it, okay?
I go to my room.
All right. Dustus retires for the night. Elderberry, if you want to make another medicine check, you can.
Medicine check. That sounds about right.
Okay. Yeah. So you check Kester's wound. Actually, with your treatments from earlier, it seems to be kind of healing up nicely. Yeah. So nothing unusual, out of the ordinary for any sort of bite wound that's been patched up.
Hello. Looks great. It was probably that water I dumped on it. Patch it up real nice.
Okay.
You know, I guess tomorrow I could study some magics and maybe, I don't know, do something more if you want.
We should take her to Vandy.
I mean, it might be.
I'd be fine.
Nice.
Take her to a healer. I don't even care.
I mean,
I'm just saying, to get a second opinion. Maybe a
Right,
third.
but say it was infected. Like, would that be so bad?
I mean,
Yes!
you
We just
be-
saw what it would be!
could, yeah, that thing almost kicked our ass. I mean,
Right?
that'd be kind of cool.
Right?
I mean, I think our meat shield has solved itself, right?
Okay.
Lycanthropy is no joke. It's a serious condition.
Uh-huh.
Elderberry, you have had a very long day. Are you ready to get some sleep?
What? Okay.
Can I just like put my head down on the bench?
He'll be fine. We're going to the healer tomorrow. And I slowly
will-
back up the stairs.
I will fireman carry Elderberry to his bed.
Okay.
Good night, Kevin.
See you in the late morning.
Good night.
Don't wake him up too early.
Uh,
All right, yeah. So you guys retire for the evening and find yourselves maybe with some possibly fitful sleep, but some sleep nonetheless.
I'm gonna talk with Borbo all night.
You're
Oh,
what
so
Corbo?
I'm
creepy.
gonna have a heart to heart with Borbo.
Yep.
Late night chats with Borbo.
I was like, who the fuck is Borbo?
My goblin buddy.
I forgot
That's
about
we don't have to
Borbo.
roleplay it. That's probably what Dustus is doing after he goes up to his room. I just don't know what happened, Borbo. It just all is falling apart.
He's like,
You
I
just need to
don't see
believe in
you. Please
yourself,
turn me
Mr.
around.
Justice.
Does he have arms yet, or is he still armless?
Yeah, no, he
He's
has
got like
limbs now.
forks.
Okay.
He gave
Yeah,
him a
first
little doll body, right?
Yeah, I think Dustus rolled a critical success on his crafting check, so Borbo has some functional limbs.
Can he move, like move his limbs and walk?
Yeah,
That's really creepy.
And we have our meat shield.
That's why he's an abomination.
Say it with me.
No,
Abomination.
Abomination.
Combination.
But it's a beloved abomination.
Ooh. Nope.
He's got no strings, guys.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
so yep, you guys can go ahead and rest.
Switch out them spells.
Rest. Yeah.
Resting.
I awaken well rested.
I've never done such a thing.
Transition to daylight.
Oh, look at that transition.
Wow.
We should sell some stuff today. I don't know if we need to restock on I am good on potions.
Let me see. I keep forgetting I have magical items that I'm wearing.
Hey, out of character, are we enjoying that times arrow thing for the extra movement?
What?
That's good.
The one that lets you guys move for free for a whole round?
Oh yeah.
I feel like that's come in handy a lot.
Especially as you run from werewolves.
Like yourself.
Which might become a common occurrence.
Might be if I'm a werewolf. Just don't piss me off and you'll be fine.
I don't think that's how it works.
I'm confused.
Keep me well fed and content. It will be fine.
Except we can't feed her after midnight.
That's
Andy,
true.
I sent you a
Like
private
Gizmo.
message on Discord.
Andy's getting secrets.
Oh.
Borbo's telling him things. I have a +1 star knife to pick up.
Yep. So yeah, Kestra has a +1 star knife, and then Dustus has striking on his smoking sword, both of which are paid for. I think I already put those in the stash.
There's just I put my old star knife in the stash. I think it's still. Yeah, it's like the Warhammer and star knife are there, or the smoking sword is there, but.
Okay. Oh, maybe I didn't update them. Okay.
Now I'll have 2 +1 star knives, and I can actually throw one sometimes.
2 + 1 + 1 + 2.
So I can apply my own striking rune, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, Andy, does that weird angel thing go away, or is that still there?
I'll keep making it every day unless we decide.
So unless you tell me not to. All right,
Yeah.
cool.
I can
Do you guys think
make
that we're going to be...
two talismans every morning.
What's the second one you're making?
I've been making a hunter one
Ah.
since I figure we're already getting +1 striking weapons now. Striking rune's not as powerful.
Claire, what you missed is there's some craziness happening in the woods, and we might say fuck the lighthouse for a little bit. We're not sure.
We should definitely check in with our patron today before we peace out, though.
Patron?
Yeah, like the
Fisherman?
no, the tarot lady,
Oh no.
the astronomer lady, the fortune teller that hired us for this whole thing.
Oh, Rin.
Yeah,
Kestra, I walk up to you first thing in the morning, and I
Hello.
grab your face.
Look into my eyes.
Okay,
Look into them.
I do.
Chris, I don't know if this is going to do anything, but I cast Restoration.
Okay. On Kestra.
Yeah.
What if I want to be a werewolf?
I don't know if it's a condition or a toxin, but I'm going to give it a shot.
I think we did learn that it's a curse.
Well, it's too late for me.
Yeah, but I think we rolled last week, and someone rolled like they would have to have like a curse removed or something.
I'm hungover. Does restoration take care of that?
It might.
That's what I'm like. Yeah, I think you guys did as like a general knowledge. You know that werewolves can inflict lycanthropy, which is considered a curse, which does not look like restoration would cure.
But your hangover's fixed.
Yep.
Did you feel any different?
Ooh, I feel better. Yeah, thanks.
Well, there you go. You're healed. No need
Great.
to do anything else.
Cool.
Seagulls are real loud today.
Sure are.
Yeah, some of the audio files are maybe not quite normalized.
All right, I'm gonna go visit Vandy,
Which one was Vandy?
the healer.
Oh.
I'll come with you. I like healing. Hey, Cassim.
Yes.
Should we have like money?
Money? You don't have any money?
No, I spent it all already. I mean, you know, easy come, easy go.
I have some money.
We were going to
Hold up
sell some stuff today too.
My 1 gold.
You
I
really
mean, this
don't
will
have
get me
any money.
pretty far, right?
I suppose.
All right, cool. You lead the way.
Very well. I'm gonna head to Vandy's healing place.
That's
Okay.
a weird name.
Vandy's healery.
So yeah, you guys make your way to. She's actually at the Dawnflower Library, where she's a cleric who kind of maintains a temple within the library to the I think it's goddess Sarenrae. And let me pop up her. This is what she looks like. She is a halfling.
No, a little halfling.
Hey.
Hey.
So yeah, who all is going to see Vandy?
I'm heading that way
At
too.
least Abe and I.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you guys head to the library. You find Vandy in the back. She's kind of in the temple area, cleaning up the shrine. Just doing some dusting and some,
Pardon me, Vandy.
Oh yes, yes. You guys are the saviors of the town. I guess you took care of that dragon underneath and saved us from a graveyard attack. What can I do for you?
We've done a few things. My name's Cassim Ekron, and this is Elderberry.
Cornelius Bernard.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you both.
Listen, Vandy, I was wondering if I could pick your brain on something.
Oh, that's weird.
Certainly, of course.
Lycanthropy. What do you know about it?
I'm just gonna go right at it, huh?
That's a nasty affliction. There was actually, well, it was some years ago, but there was actually a druid who became a werewolf in town. He killed the wife of. No, that's not it. Where is it? Oh, there we go. She killed the wife of Kilino, who ran the market. He promised revenge, and of course we ran that guy out of town. But other than that, there hasn't been anything around here since then.
I think we've met.
Oh, did you really?
Real asshole he is.
Jal, yeah, he was a piece of work. Very strong-willed.
Did they? What was the name of the person whose wife was killed?
Let me see. So
Sorry, I need to start writing
this is
some
the
family
guy
history
who
notebook
runs the
here.
market, and his wife is Isla, or was Isla Lathanar.
Did Kalino happen to hire a bounty hunter?
Now that you mention it, I think he did say that he hired somebody from the city, from Absalom, to come out and to try to track down that beast. I don't
Yeah,
know what
he's dead
happened
too.
with that. Oh, is he?
Yeah, I
Oh,
think he may
that,
have made a poor investment.
that's unfortunate.
Indeed. Listen, can lycanthropy be reversed?
Well, it is a curse, and curses by nature are fairly difficult to remove. Well, I know of a couple methods. There is a remove curse spell that
Uh
actually could go through the tomes and pull it out. It's not guaranteed to work, but it's I guess the easiest and the cheapest option. There's also a much more difficult and more expensive option. The plant Wolfsbane. It is very extremely toxic, very dangerous. But if whoever ingests it can survive, it is known to cure lycanthropy.
huh.
Perhaps your druid friend might know something about that.
Oh my God, Whirly Will?
Yeah,
Whirly. Yep.
good to know.
I'm
Is
gonna
that?
sh- I'm gonna show up.
Hey guys, what's up?
Sorry, I slept in.
That's fine. How did you know we were here, or did you
Because
just come to see Vandy yourself?
you said you were going to go see her this morning.
That's all you
I heard you
talked
yelling
about.
about that.
Oh, I do tend to talk very loudly.
And I went to sleep. Chris, how does Dustus look?
So
Oh
Dustus
no.
looks well. Dustus always looks a little gray, but Dustus
Sure.
maybe looks a little grayer than usual.
You feeling okay there,
Um,
buddy?
Perhaps you
I've
could
got
use a healing draft.
I got a bit of a chill.
Huh. Uh huh.
Perhaps we should have gotten you that hot tea. We were just discussing with Vandy here some options for reversing lycanthropy.
What if we
yes.
kill the werewolf? Would that reverse the curse?
Uh, Unfortunately, I don't think so. Once the curse has taken hold of somebody, they essentially become a new patient.
So, we either spend a lot of money on a plant that could kill someone, or I didn't write it down, or what?
Well,
Remove
the other
curse
option,
spell.
I could cast a remove curse spell, which will it's not guaranteed to work like the wolf's bane is, but it's much less dangerous.
How does one diagnose lycanthropy other than the obvious of seeing somebody turn into a werewolf?
Yes, the curses are a very tricky magic. You know there may be nothing physically wrong with the patient. It requires a very skilled detection in magic to try to uncover such a thing, without, of course, evidence of transformation.
Let's see.
I could make an attempt if you'd like. Are you
Uh,
the one who is
no,
been
no,
bitten?
no, 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 no. Just simply curious.
It's our friend. She was bit.
Yes. And as far as you taking a crack at it, she may be less than willing.
I mean, are there downsides?
Downsize to lycanthropy?
Yeah, I mean, you can be pretty strong.
Well, I suppose whoever it is would have the powers of the werewolf, but
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Barry, I don't mean to be blunt here, but that werewolf ate your badger.
No, that was, hold on. I wrote down what it was. That was a void glutton.
Oh, my mistake.
No, but he bit me. I
All
think I
the-
have a scar. Is it still bleeding?
All the werewolf did was kill the bounty hunter.
That's fair.
and knock a few people unconscious, but potato
Wait,
potato.
Jarl died?
Oh,
Jarl
yeah.
got 8.
Yeah,
As soon as we walked
One.
up, that was what was in Jarl's mouth.
Jarl is done for.
Yeah,
Jarl got jarled.
we ran in to protect the werewolf, but really, the werewolf had already just massacred Jarl.
It was
Right.
bad.
Right.
I actually, just in case, I simulated a combat between the two of them before the last session started, and yeah, Jarl got slaughtered.
Well, we made the right choice. Alright, so what you're saying is we should get our friend, and have her come your way. How much is that going to cost us? I have 1 gold piece.
Well, I could attempt to see if she's afflicted by the curse. That I would be for free, but if you want me to cast the remove curse spell, well, I will have to charge a nominal fee, to keep for the maintenance costs of the temple and the library.
Chasm's good for it. Aren't you, Chasm?
Absolutely.
Alright. You heard it, Dustus. Chasm's gonna pay. Alright, let's go get our friend.
Oh boy. I'm gonna follow Elderberry.
I'm just like waddling through town. Let's go.
Dustus, you're going to be alright?
I have a question for you two.
Yes?
I mean, okay, it's pretty bright out here, but okay.
If this curse does take hold in your friend, what is it that she wishes to happen?
I don't know. We should probably ask her.
You
Are
should.
you asking if she wants to be a werewolf?
I mean, that's pretty cool. You grow hair.
Do you know?
Do I know if she wants to be a werewolf?
Are you jealous, Dustus?
No, I don't know that she wants to be a werewolf, but I do know that a werewolf just tried to kill us. As in all of us, and almost succeeded.
And if she attempts to do the same, what will she wish?
Are you asking if she'll wish for us to kill her instead of trying to remove the curse?
Do you know what she wishes?
No, I don't. I don't know what she wishes. But I wish she was not a werewolf trying to kill us.
Your wish is known.
Justice, why do you sound so weird?
Oh, wait.
Esther shows up in the middle of the street with her new star knife.
Oh, that's pretty shiny. Let me look at it some more. Oh, it's too bright out here.
Seriously though, what's up with your voice?
I don't know, he looks weird today.
Does sound a little raspier than usual.
You need a mint? A lozenge?
We've spoken before. My name is Calden.
Oh shit!
What?
I don't understand what's happening.
I can't handle this.
I'm gonna sit down. I just picture us in the middle of the market, and everyone is just like giving a wide. Fucking weirdos over there.
Has this happened before?
Yep.
Yeah, out of character. Okay.
Yeah.
When
I
did
don't
it
think
happen?
we knew the
last
name
time?
though, right?
Yeah, I think actually, you guys actually got a. I think it was Elderberry maybe got a diagnosed Dustus with ghoul fever.
Cool.
Ah, yes.
Okay.
So yeah,
What
Elderberry,
do you want to happen?
you would recognize these symptoms having popped up previously, and I believe you treated Dustus, and he seemed to get better, but now it seems like he's kind of regressed.
Do you want to get out of the sun there, my friend?
His palms are a little sweaty.
Elderberry, what's happening?
Well, I don't want to talk about someone's illness while they're just standing right here.
It's okay. It's not Dustus.
Oh, by the way, I think we definitely should get you healed, but that could go on the back burner. I mean, we've got a couple days. But yeah, so Dustus, he's got a little ghoul fever. It's probably fine.
What does that mean? Why is he acting like he's another person?
Well, I think he kind of is another person. Like, there's other lives happening. With the past and the dead. It's a cauldron, right? Like the thing
I'm sorry, did
in.
you say undead? Hi, I'm here too.
Oh my god!
I knew Kevin was probably not going to be okay with Dustus being some kind of weird ghost vessel.
He is a being, a sentient being like the rest of us.
Just not Dustus.
Well, I mean, I think Dustus is in there, right? And I look at Andy. Are you the one writing in the book?
I am one of many lives that this soul has lived. Dustus is not up to the task at the moment.
The task being
Werewolves.
Was he just like taking a nap?
Yes.
good question.
Oh.
Does he want to be taking a nap, or are you making him take a nap?
As he wishes.
Insight check.
Oh.
I'm not gonna fucking roll anything against you.
Yes, you are. You're gonna
I want to know. I want to get a sense of, like, is this other person, have they like forcibly taken over Dustus's body? Is like Dustus a prisoner somewhere? Like, that's the sense Kestra wants to get. Is like,
Is this because of the meat shield question?
We
Kestra's
didn't
trying to get a
meet
sense
Dustus.
of, like, has this person like forcibly taken over Dustus's body? Which is why I said insight check.
A hand crossbow.
You just throwing shit in the street too. I do that all the time.
Dude, I have so much stuff in my bags.
Time to solo. Andy, how did you spell that character's name?
Calden, Calden.
I'm gonna say that if you in terms of like doing an insight check, that's because it's between two players, that's more of a role play situation. If you want, you could roll like say a perception check. I think for like between you guys, players, and an NPC, it would be like your perception against their will DC. To kind of see if they're like hiding something or being deceptive. So if you want, you could roll a perception check, but then it'll just be up to Andy to, how he wants to play it, or what information he wants to give off. So it's more of a role playing thing, I think.
622. Oh yeah, Calden doesn't think like he forced anyone out of anything.
What?
Calden doesn't think he forced anyone out of anything.
Okay.
So what? Where did you?
We're all servants of Salok, who themselves serve Pharasma.
See, Kevin, it's okay.
Kevin, can you translate this?
Right? It's okay.
We serve the same deity.
Hmm?
Well,
How do you know Pharasma?
I've never met Pharasma. Salok's pretty cool, though.
Well, I picked up Dustus's weapon when I picked up mine, so I guess you can hang on to it for him.
Just gonna give his weapon to a stranger?
I mean,
Wait.
He's got the rest of his stuff.
How
Like
long
his
do you
body.
plan to
Wearing his
like,
underwear.
be
point.
here with us?
As long as is needed.
Huh.
As long as Justice needs.
Yes.
Well, that's cool.
Many
Well,
souls have written in this book. He taps it.
It's really creepy.
I'm one of them.
You're telling
It
me
is
there's
creepy.
souls trapped in there? There's souls in that book?
There's souls in that jar.
I mean, there's
Yeah.
definitely a soul in that jar.
Wait, we don't need to
This
talk
is
about the jar.
Fourth weirdest thing that's happened this week.
There's like souls in there. Kevin's gonna try to like peek in. Do you have it open or is it just closed?
We are Duskwalker. We are one soul, many
Haha.
forms.
You and Justice.
Justice is one version. I am another. We're
Right.
blessed by Salok. That's bugs.
What?
There's
You're
them bugs.
It's like
hell
a
is
super
that?
loud cricket outside. One soul with many forms. Each time we die, we take on a new form. I'm
Wait.
one of those.
How many
This is-
times have you died? They're taking way too long.
Wait. Did Dustin
I
die
don't
in his
know.
sleep?
No, he said this before he came back.
Yeah, but it was more like, I'm real tired, and this is my other guy.
Maybe I pushed too hard on the meat shield thing.
I think you broke it.
That's
So, Keldon,
wasn't feeling appreciated enough.
so you have any
Yeah.
hobbies?
Just gives you a blank stare.
You're personable, that's for
I
sure.
don't chat is not one of them.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So we have an undead friend and a werewolf. This is a great company.
Alright.
See?
Okay. Let's just stay on target. We've got a bunch of stuff we need to sell.
Again, this isn't even the weirdest thing to happen this week.
Right. Alright, who's gonna sell our stuff?
Wait, you want to see a magic trick?
No.
That's north. And I point in the northern direction using known direction.
That is useful.
Okay.
Right? I thought it was.
I'll tell you what. I will sell our stuff.
I will take books to the bookstore.
Do you want
Alright.
any help? I'm not good at any of that
Is there
stuff.
anything in our stash we want to keep?
I don't know. Some of these. Does anybody want any of my magical items? Because like some of these, I don't know that I'm ever gonna use.
What
Hat
are
of-
they?
Hat of disguise.
That feels useful.
Yeah,
it does
why would
feel
you?
useful, but I don't. Like, what if I find something cooler and then I have to?
Do
I
you
to
have
why
something
get rid of
cooler,
it?
Why
Dave?
aren't you wearing that hat of
No harm in
disguise right
hanging
now?
on to it.
Right, it looks really good. I just haven't used its magical properties yet.
I feel like you definitely should not get rid of it.
Okay, I have a ventriloquist ring, which
You make yourself look like a Morlock?
I could make myself.
Oh, that would be.
More
Why
like-
have you not done that?
Right? Why would you this hat of disguise
Dude,
and this
what
ring of
the
ventriloquy?
I don't know. I didn't want to go all wild card.
What else are you hiding from us?
That's
Just
the wild
rings.
part about this, that you're keeping secrets.
I have a necklace that can throw fireballs, but it's only like a one-time use.
It sounds
I feel
useful.
like that would have been good against a fucking werewolf.
All I
was-
have is a necklace of
I had
flesh.
things on my mind during that.
Again,
Alright,
I speak
so
for the party
far,
when I
don't
say
get rid
what
of
the
any of
fuck.
those things. Alright, so that's 3 for 3 of keeping. What else
Alright.
you got?
Let's see. I've got this book of. Oh, we'll look inside of it, and then I'll look up at Kevin quickly. We'll just put that back where it was. We have some books. I've got books. I'm gonna take the books out of the bag and just throw them on the ground.
We have a lot of books.
Yeah.
These look valuable, right?
We have so many books. in the
Valuable
stash.
books. We have
So many valuable
12
books in the
valuable
stash.
books.
I'm gonna put
Well,
these ones
well,
in as
valuable
well. Apparently, they never made it over there.
Chris, are you
Really?
gonna I don't know how you did it last time, but as far as like the star knife that's in the stash,
Mm-hmm.
can I just make it a +1 or how does that work?
You can.
I can, okay.
Yep.
So I can just put it back in my inventory.
Yeah. Just
And
grab it, yeah.
then how do I?
Okay,
How do
let's see.
Or I can add it.
That's what Elderberry's singing right now.
How do I live without you?
Jeez.
You
Oh,
in
man.
my life.
I just copy my other one. How does this work?
I'm surprised there's not like an. I thought there would be like an edit button or something.
Yeah. How do I?
All right, let me see if I can. I might be able to search for a rune and then add that on there.
So Barnaby the Badger is officially gone and done, and we've lost a part of our
What the
team.
hell?
This is a question.
Kind of.
Kevin raised this. I'm sorry. I just wanted to be on the same page. I was taking a very long nap after all that. I feel a little delirious, as if I might have missed an hour or two of conversation.
I mean, do any of us really leave?
Oh, here we go.
I have never left.
Yes,
See?
we should leave, and that makes me suspicious.
We should.
Well, you know,
I have been denied that right.
The right to leave?
Are you being held here in this plane of existence against your will? Because we can let you cross over. And Kevin pulls out a dagger.
Do you want to get in the jar?
This soul was chosen by Salok to protect and judge the souls of this earth.
Judge. Wait, you've been.
It's a kid. It sounds legit. It sounds legit. And Kevin puts his dagger back in
So
his pocket.
do you want to keep doing what you're doing, or do you want to get in this jar?
No, I'm good.
you know, I feel like you were asking about my badger, but now you just don't seem to care. I mean, it's fine.
No,
Let's keep talking
but-
about Justice and his many voices.
It's called it now.
Is this the day that we have seen the last of Barnaby, our sweet badger friend?
I mean, we see our friends in the sunset and in the bushes and the smells.
Yeah, but Barnaby is dead.
I mean, he did sacrifice himself so we could live.
Nobly. So.
You trying to say
Kevin,
my badger isn't noble?
No, it's he noble sacrifice.
Kevin's
but yes, we are down
Putting
one
it
badger.
together, and he's getting on his knees and he's crying. There's
Oh,
a
jeez.
single
Oh.
little tear.
Oh my, oh my god.
Okay.
What do we do? What do we do?
Let's go sell some
I
books.
smack him really hard.
There, Kevin.
Ah! Ah!
Everything will be all right.
Okay.
Hush now.
Kevin, I need you to hold it together.
What is the scroll of hypercognition?
I had it.
Badger!
the hell?
Because I can read scrolls, but I don't know when I would ever use this scroll.
What does hypercognition do?
I gave it to him, that jerk. I'll take it back if you don't want it.
Recall knowledge actions? That's
Oh.
cool.
That is very cool, actually.
That's very cool.
I may have.
But
It's
it
fine.
also is worth 30 gold.
Oh, you know what?
Listen,
Money is
if
no
I've learned
option. We
anything
just
from
give
video
it back.
games, it's use your damn consumables.
I don't do that, though. I'm going to leave a light hammer, my basic crafter's book, and a crafter's eyepiece with Borbo, if you want
Okay.
some.
Oh, I don't like that.
Because I had a spare crafter's eyepiece, and I don't think I'm going to use my
You're
light
like-
hammer anymore.
Giving him weapons, are you? He's gonna murder us in our sleep.
I don't think you will.
That's true. You know Borbo
Agree to
doesn't hurt
disagree.
anyone.
Look, I gave Borbo bosoms.
Yes.
Remember the bosom statue?
I do remember the
Yep.
bosom statue. All right. Is there anything in the stash that we don't want Dane to sell?
I didn't even look at it. Let me look.
But we should probably keep the librarian's key.
Yeah, I feel like
Who's our
that's...
key keeper? Isn't Kevin our key keeper?
Yeah, I'll take keys.
Keeper of the keys.
I might actually have a copy of that
He's
key
got a ring.
already.
You do, yeah.
Where did we find this old map of a dungeon?
We found it.
I have that librarian's key. You can sell
We
that. That's
can
an
go when
extra
we-
key.
We found it with the dragon.
We should keep that old map,
We should
right?
keep the map. Are we sure it's the same
Probably.
key? Just 2 copies?
we-
They look identical.
All right, we can't
we
actually sell it.
actually-
It's for 0 GP.
Did we actually find out what the worm
Yeah,
knows?
they're both for Area C13.
Should we read
You
these
know what? I'll
books?
take it. Kevin takes the gift.
What does the worm know?
All right.
Does the
What
worm
does
know?
the
I
worm
feel
know?
like the named books maybe we keep and read, right? Secrets of the
Maybe.
Skull. That sounds
Cool.
Sounds
all
very
right.
necromantic.
Maybe we keep these books and read them, except for the valuable books that don't have names we sell.
Yeah, you can safely sell the valuable books.
And if anyone wants to buy this creepy portrait, we'll know that they're evil, and then we can kill them.
I mean, it does have some good shading.
I think if I remember it going like way back, way back, Borbo did tell you that he remembered Volok being very vain and kind of self-image obsessed.
Mm-hmm.
He's so vain.
Just have a
Oh,
vain
is that a
smirk.
creepy picture of her?
So no, this
No,
is a
it's
picture
Volok.
of Volok.
Did I close
Oh, okay.
So Borbo would tell you that he thinks the picture might come in handy if you ever encountered Volok.
Oh, okay. So we should keep the picture.
Thanks, Borbo.
Thanks, Borbo.
Get
All
back in
right,
the
I have
room.
a crafter's eyepiece.
I'm gonna put the portrait in my
Thank you,
backpack.
Mr. Bestis.
And here's a book. It has recipes for everything in the player's handbook.
Huzzah!
That sounds quite extensive.
That's quite extensive.
Indeed.
And we've made our new villain.
All right.
Right.
Do we actually want to read these books? Is anyone gonna read these books?
I don't
I'm not
even know how
gonna
to
these
read.
books.
So I'm gonna put that crap because I probably will want this basic crafter's book back at some point. I'm just gonna throw it in the stash, but Borbo has it technically.
Okay. Yeah, I made a note that Borbo currently has a crafting eyepiece, a crafting book, and a light hammer.
Yeah.
Amazing.
All right. I'm gonna skim through the 3 named books, try to decide what they're about.
Obviously a worm.
Yeah. Let's see. Double check where.
And Dustus, your weapon is in the stash still.
I have so little in my backpack, and if I take one more, I'm encumbered. It's just like I have a backpack full of scrolls and a potion, and I'm like,
That's too heavy for me.
Okay, yeah. So you kind of skim through the books. The What the Worm Knows talks a lot about, basically worms of different types and sizes, from common earthworm all the way up to like the large purple worm, and just kind of describing their natural habitats and behaviors and environments that they can be found in. Let's see, what's the other one? Grave Feasts is a book talking a lot about necromancy.
oh yeah.
And things of that nature. And Secrets of the Skull is kind of like a theoretical discussion on how to transfer consciousness
Don't sell that shit.
between forms. So
Oh. Okay.
I feel like that book should not be
Kesher will
sold.
say all of that out loud in case anyone wants the books. Oh, I guess you had the smoking swords. You already grabbed it.
Yeah, I don't need the Warhammer. I'm good.
Hate to be a
Kevin, do you want the Warhammer?
Ooh.
Yeah, I think I will take the Warhammer.
+1
Okay.
Warhammer.
Because I have this morning. What's better?
It's one bulk.
One whole
I'm
bulk.
gonna take it. I'm encumbered. No.
Yeah, I am like close to encumbered.
Stats and difference here.
I'm assuming you guys are going to sell the valuable books, so I'll delete those and add the appropriate.
Yeah, and the gold paperweight.
Okay.
98.
Get out of here, gold
Yeah,
paperweight.
it's a little bit more than the Morning Star, so I'll just go Morning Star. I'm gonna go Warhammer for a bit.
For those books. 13 bulk of books. The gold paperweight. Okay, so that's not a regular item. That's like it's like a treasure piece. So you get full value for that. Anything else you guys want to sell?
You can probably sell the 3 books, right? Does anyone want to read those?
Well, yeah, we're turning him into like the bookstore, right? So if we ever want to borrow him, I'm sure we could.
Yeah, I think we can sell the books and the torches and the armor and the weapons.
Okay. All right. So then, and then we get half value for like non-treasure pieces. Do 1 gold for that. But it's not going to do anything. So magic pieces. Torches, yeah.
Item only.
Those books.
All magical items.
Sure, you guys can have full value for those. Okay, so 100 gold and 2 silver pieces. So you guys can each, I guess, take 20 gold and just leave the 2 silver in the stash for now.
Oh, bye.
20 gold.
20 gold.
Sold
I have
it.
a crafting question.
Yep.
So I took a feat of tattoo artist,
Oh.
and
I want a tattoo of a badger.
Nope, it's going. Here we go. That's the hope, but I said a little memorial. Kevin wants to do a little memorial tattoo for his fallen
Okay.
friends, but it says that it
Wait,
should
who
be in the
died?
formulas for 4
Oh my
common.
god.
Well,
Too soon.
just for the fact that we haven't seen Barnaby in a while, Kevin's gonna get a tattoo to remember what he looks like. It said that I gained the formulas for 4 common magical tattoos of 2nd level or lower, but when I went to the formulas to add more formulas, all of the ones that are listed as tattoo are 3rd and 4th level.
Tattoo.
So are there magical tattoos that I should know?
That is a good question.
I had never added them when I took this, so.
Let's see. It could be that I'm wondering maybe because like the earlier books didn't have as much tattoos in them, and so then the tattoos might be in like one of the newer books that I don't know if Foundry has been updated with. I'll have to research that. Oh yeah, I see way more on Marcus than it shows up. But in terms of like, if you want to do a tattoo, for remembering Barnaby, that's not a magical tattoo, so you can easily ink one on yourself or someone else. Alright, that's weird. I do see. So I see one where it's like eye slash. It's actually listed as an item, but it does have a tattoo tag.
Prepared.
So
Spontaneous.
what are you using to search for then? I'm just curious. I don't know what the design is.
In Pathfinder. It was under the Compendium browser.
Okay.
Under equipment. I just typed in tattoo.
Tattoo.
Oh yeah, I see. Okay.
Quick select. So they have 3 that are like pre-established in here.
Yeah, because I see some tattoos that are. Oh, here we go. Okay, so if you go to the equipment search, and like don't have anything in the text, but if you go under traits, you can go and then there's a tattoo trait you can search for, and then it will show up. And there's a bunch of like level 1, level 2 tattoos.
So then I would get the first I would get 4 anything under level 2, right?
Yeah, you can choose. I guess you can choose. Yeah, you can choose 4 common magical tattoos of first or second level.
So cool.
Magical
So then
tattoos.
you'll basically know how to create those, and then you're gonna have to do a crafting check and probably spend some money to actually create the tattoo. But you'll have the knowledge of how to do those 4.
Sweet. Kevin's gonna peel off and do some research. He's gonna pull out a little sketchbook and start drawing pictures of Barnaby.
Little boy.
Start
Special
sketching
friend.
up some ideas. Maybe go to the other side of his neck.
So you guys managed to sell all of your items as you're at the Otari market, kind of getting rid of some like the weapons and armor. You guys do run into Kilino Lacranar, the guy whose wife was killed by Jaw. And he says, as you're kind of like selling off the items and haggling a little bit, he says, say, you folks have been into the lighthouse, haven't you? I actually happened to hire a bounty hunter out of Absalom to see if we could track down that
Go ahead, Elderberry.
mysterious bastard.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
Who's dead?
Oh, your bounty hunter.
Oh.
We ran into him. It's bad.
The good news is he found the werewolf.
Oh, did he? Well,
Yep.
well, good riddance to that worthless piece of crap.
Oh,
but,
no,
Do you mean the bounty hunter? Because yeah, he's dead.
Bounty hunter's dead. Werewolf is fine.
Well, since you found the werewolf, I'll offer you the same bounty.
Nope, we're good.
Oh,
Well, wait, what is it? Because now I want to know what it is.
well, the bounty was originally 100 gold pieces for his head, but seeing as how there's been some difficulties, I'm inclined to double it.
400 gold ahead?
200 gold.
Oh, 200 gold. I see what you did there with the
I feel
doubling.
like you changed position on this werewolf rather quickly.
Okay, you know what? I tried to talk some sense into him, and that didn't work.
Jarl is a madman. He cannot be reasoned with. He's more beast than human.
Well, I mean, I talked to him. I had a conversation. He just seemed just angry.
Yes, well, he's a miserable piece of work. And
Well, you're a miserable piece of work.
of course I'm a miserable piece of work. He killed my wife.
I'm
Oh,
sorry, sir. Our friend
that
is
makes
good at
sense.
negotiating terms of contracts.
As Calden leans forward towards Casper and say, "Is this normally your purview?"
I suppose I'm not terribly better at it than Elderberry. I just prefer a different tact. I still stick with my first reaction, which I've seen what this werewolf can do, and we would need a lot more money than that.
200 gold. That's. If it gives me a chance to get rid of Jaw once and for all, not have to be tortured by his knowing that he continues to breathe the same air. Ugh. Fine, you drive a hard bargain, but 300 gold, no higher.
And what kind of proof do you require?
His head.
That's weird. What are you gonna do with it?
I just want to know that it's separated from his body. I want to see it with my own eyes.
Jeez.
Anyone else getting creeped out? I'm getting a little creeped out.
Well, the werewolf killed this man's beloved. Can you blame him?
I mean, I know loss.
When a soul cannot be redeemed, there's naught to do but to sever it from this world.
You know, I like this new Dustus.
No, he's blunt and to the point. We'll see what we can do. But I'm holding you to that 300 gold.
I thought he said 400.
If you can bring me Jaw's head, I will have no problem paying that full bounty.
That was 400. All right, I'll write it down.
Finally, I would be able to rest easy. Well, easier anyway.
I mean,
All right.
assuming we go back to the lighthouse, maybe we'll see what we can do, you know? We have to go back to that lighthouse.
Indeed.
Do you have any silver armaments for sale in this marketplace?
Oh, that's a good
That's
idea.
Actually, as a matter of fact, I do. Actually, well, when I hired that no good bounty hunter, I sold him one of my best pieces, but I have others.
I mean, he's dead. We really want to talk ill of him?
Well, he wasn't up to the task. He obviously oversold his abilities.
Listen, let's make no mistake. That guy was a dick.
Oh, I agree full-heartedly.
Crossbow bolts merchant. Do you have them? Silver tipped.
In fact, I do. And he kind of like, he goes into the back and gets out kind of like a leather, I don't know, like a rolled up piece of leather, and he kind of like unfurls it piece by piece and like lays out a whole armament of different weapons that are all crafted from silver.
This guy's pretty cool all of a sudden.
It's like that, scene in a movie where the heroes are kind of loading up on their weapons. So he kind of like unfurls the little, packet of stuff.
It's like when John Wick goes for the wine tasting.
Right.
Babe, you gotta watch that movie with your kids.
I will watch it. We will watch it.
Everyone gets shot in the head. Everyone.
Don't
Spoilers. Everyone.
But like in a funny way.
It's... Everyone.
So any particular weapon types you want in silver?
I really just want the crossbow bolts.
Okay.
I would take a look at something like light and thrown.
While you were doing that, you see a silver hatchet is shown to you by Calden. It says, when the time comes, you should use this. I won't have need of it.
Are you giving me a hatchet?
Not right now, but
Oh. But you have a silver hatchet in your inventory.
I do. That's my thrown weapon. That's like my ranged weapon is the silver hatchet most of the time. I was gonna get the crossbow bolts, so I figured I could give you the silver hatchet.
Okay.
It's a +1 silver hatchet.
Ooh.
That's pretty nice.
They're also just a silver dagger.
What about a silver dagger?
I'll also just buy one of those, maybe.
Oh, you want a silver dagger? Okay. That's weird. Okay. Yes, we'll have some silver crossbow bolts and a silver dagger. I will get back to you on the price. It's a little bit more expensive than just the basic weapon.
Hey, Kevin.
Yeah.
I feel like, as a full disclosure, wanted to talk to you about my new staff. And I hold it up, and there's a skull with like a couple of bones on the end. So this is mine now. And I rattle it.
Where'd you pick that up?
Oh, that lighthouse.
Oh.
It lets me do some cool stuff like chill people and deafness. But I'm pretty sure it's a staff of. So it's probably fine.
I'm sorry. A staff of what?
I
don't think
staff
my
of,
elven ears quite heard you well.
Never minty.
Never dancing.
Yes, a staff of never dancing. You never can dance while you have it.
Cassim looks a bit bashful and says, well, while we're being honest, I did find this. And he pulls out a book.
Yes, let's
Titled-
talk about his book instead of my staff of
We've had the
necromancy.
book
So
for
what's
so
that book?
long.
Whoa, necromancy! You told me it was never dancing.
Oh, it's a lisp I have.
This is called Ineffable Hauntings, and teaches you how to make ghost weapons and raise the undead and all that kind of stuff.
Wait,
I
Will.
slowly walk away.
Oh wow,
I only kept
Whoa.
it because it was a little fascinating.
fascinating. Do you think that the undead is trivial?
No, but you
This
have
is-
to admit,
Look at. I'm not angry. I'm disappointed.
Yeah,
Because
we're very
Okay.
disappointed in you.
These are clearly. This is a gateway book into, first
you
you're
just
like just dabbling at the interesting. Oh, let's look at the spectacle of ghost rituals and raising undead, and then you're in there robbing tombs.
you're not just a little bit curious, though.
Wait,
causing- no, absolutely not. And he reaches into his pocket and holds on to something, and it's definitely not a wad of flesh.
What?
I imagine that
Kevin's got a weird kink.
it's like ghoul flesh. Remember, you found the fleshy bits.
I forgot about that.
Where's in your
It's the
pocket?
flesh necklace. Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
the
It's
ghouls.
definitely not in his pocket. You don't notice.
Definitely
this.
not touching it right now.
Wow.
I imagine Justice Calden is just silently standing behind Kevin, sort of just like has that ghoul fever sweat happening, just like staring daggers at the two of you, and finally, and then says, "The two of you should supplicate yourself before the priest and beg for absolution."
Suffocate myself.
You heard him. Do that.
I like this. I
What
like this
kind of weird
justice too.
auto stuff is that?
I don't know. I pray to Desna, but it's fine. I mean, you guys have your thing.
So,
I never had a staff before. Rattle,
So-
rattle, rattle.
Can I keep the book,
Does this-
or
Just okay.
maybe let's just table this for a while, whatever this is.
I'm not
We'll
putting
table
this
it.
staff
We'll
on the
table it.
table. It's coming with
We'll
me.
get our silver weapons, and then are we going to the lumber camp? Or are we going back to the lighthouse?
I don't wanna. I just too soon.
Here, Abe, I made this for you.
Is it a rip badger?
I hope it's a
Uh,
rip picture. Just
So, FYI, the silver dagger, if you want it, is going to be 44 gold.
Gee.
Yeah, and the silver tipped bolts. I don't see a way to make ammunition into precious materials, so I'll just kind of house rule it. So like a pack of 10 regular bolts is one silver piece. I'll say if you want 10 silver tipped bolts, it's going to be 10 gold. So one gold per silver tipped bolt.
I'll buy.
That's what he deserved. That's what he deserved, Abe.
I don't know. What's happening?
There's real tears in my eyes.
Watching Dane's video.
Wow.
For just pennies a day, you too can help a badger in need.
Oh my god. Oh, Sarah McLaughlin would have been so
sorry,
proud.
because I have no idea what you were saying.
I'm sorry.
So the way he's staring at the camera. Just zooming in.
Okay, silver dagger's like
See Barnaby?
45. Is that what
Yeah,
you said?
44 gold for the silver dagger.
No, I'm not buying that shit.
Okay.
You can use my hatchet if you want.
Okay.
Did we kill like one of his wolves? Or no? I don't think we didn't kill anything, did we?
Yeah, we-
Jal was accompanied by one wolf.
We only had one, right?
Oh shoot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we pushed
Yeah, we
off
didn't
the
kill
side.
it.
Yeah,
Shit.
Kasim actually, while he was gone, he punched it off the bridge with one of his spells.
Oh yeah, it fell in the water. We didn't kill it.
The wolf ran off, and then Dustus later, like football tackled Jawl off the bridge.
Yes.
That was pretty dope.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna die.
I have
So
3
one gold
potions.
per silver tipped bolt if you would like.
Yeah.
Do you
Gold
want
for
some
silver.
gold?
No, I have money enough. I'll buy 2.
2? Okay. Let me change the quantity. So, yeah, there are 2 silver tip bolts in the stash. Yeah. So, mechanically, I don't know if Foundry is going to support that. So, just keep a track and let me know. And if you hit with them, you will get to apply any silver weakness.
Nice.
And whatever special things may happen.
All the special things. Instant death.
Hoping. So
Could be.
You can infuse it with some wolfsbane. We can get some of that.
Let's get
Can
some
Kestra
wolf space.
hold
the way my
silver
thing works. Oh, cool.
Silver coins. Okay.
we use those as weapons?
In a
Also,
sling.
Kestra, just hold this, and Kevin hands you a single silver coin.
Does it burn you?
What?
Because you're a monster?
Hey, could you just hold this for me?
Sure. Okay.
Isn't it garlic?
I think that's for.
something else.
No, that's
Kestra,
for.
you can grab the silver coin. Nothing happens. It's okay.
That's
Yeah.
for
Okay.
underground mold weevils.
Is it supposed to burn into her fur or something?
I
She
don't.
doesn't have any fur. Do you have fur?
No.
Speaking of which, we should go back to that healer, Vandy
I might.
Vegavergabao.
Why?
Maybe just go talk to her. Plus,
Listen. Let's either do the lumber camp or the lighthouse.
okay, wait. Here's the deal.
First.
They said that they could at least find out if you're actually cursed, and then we leave it up to you. And
I feel
Cassie
fine.
said he'd pay for it.
Yes, but wouldn't you just like to know that you're fine?
Kind of exciting not knowing. What's gonna happen at the full moon? Ooh, I don't know. Let's see.
I mean, she's got you
as
there.
exciting for us as it is for you.
Well, she can still hold silver coins, so.
Listen, I
Go with
feel
that.
fine. Nothing weird is happening.
Okay.
That sound like a howl? That sounded a bit like a howl.
That was pretty weird.
Why do you resist so strongly?
Hell, why do you raise this so
I mean,
strongly?
how much is she gonna charge us?
I don't know. Cassim
Free.
said he'd
She'll
pay
do it
for
for
it.
free. She's going to find out if you're cursed for free.
Okay,
That is true.
we can go to find out if I am cursed.
All right. That's
Cassim.
it. What?
I bet you 2 gold that she's not cursed.
I'll take that bet.
Oh, shit. I mean, okay, let's go. We'll find out.
I know
If
for a
I
fact
am-
you have 1 gold,
if-
so you're going to owe me a gold.
If I am cursed,
1 plus 2 plus
would
1
it really
plus
be so bad?
Yes!
I mean-
How many times do I have to tell you this? Yes! Did you see what
looking-
he did to that bounty hunter?
I know.
Yeah,
that's
he
what
ripped
you
him
could.
fucking apart. It was great.
That would be pretty cool. We'd have our own little werewolf.
Do you wish to be cursed, Kestra?
I
Oh,
don't
here we
wish
go
to be
again.
cursed, but I mean, if it means I'm super strong and super fast and super fierce,
If you desire to drink the blood of your allies and friends, what then?
not what I said.
That's the point I was trying to
It's
make.
nothing but death for those you once loved. What then?
Yeah, Colin's did a really good job of putting into words what I was thinking.
I was thinking, I don't want to lose 2 gold. Can we go find out?
Listen, that Jarl, whichever one was the werewolf, is
I
just
believe it
doing
was
his own
Marl.
thing. Self-defense. Maybe he had good reason to kill that dude's wife. We don't know.
Would you rather us put you to death, or for you to kill one of us in return?
Listen, I saw you try to kill a werewolf and it didn't happen, so I'm not too concerned about that.
I mean, wait. In my defense, I tried to talk to a werewolf.
Okay,
I feel
okay.
like I could have done okay.
Called an unload the crossbow. Let's just go.
Take it easy.
and talk to Vandy and just see what we were working
I
with
mean,
here.
we're only about 20 feet from her station. She could probably hear us. Hi, Vandy.
Are you guys going back to the library to see Vandy?
We'll go back and see Vandy.
Okay. So Vandy welcomes you back into the temple area, and she looks at you, Kestra, and she says, "Oh, is this the possible patient? Nice to meet you. I'm Vandy Banderdash."
Hi, Vandy. Listen, worst case scenario.
I'm
Say I
out
turn
2
into a
gold.
werewolf. What's like the worst that could happen?
That's what I'm saying.
That
Well,
is-
since your friends were here earlier, I took the liberty of kind of doing some preliminary research. And from what I can find, is that if someone is afflicted by the lycanthropy curse, when the full moon comes around, they transform into this hybrid wolf form and essentially lose control of themselves and go on a rampage.
that's the key right there. Lose control, Kestra.
But just like for one night, right?
Yes, only on the night of the full moon.
Goddamn Bender! You're going to kill people.
Will they be able to tell friend from foe?
I don't think so. All the descriptions talk about a bloodthirsty rampage, so it seems like they would go after whoever's around.
What if you just like, let's say you had a friend who was a werewolf, and you knew the full moon was coming because you were observant, and
Everyone
on that
knows we're
night,
talking about you.
fine, let's say I am a werewolf, and we know the full moon is coming. So on the night of the full moon, you use some like silver shackles or whatever, and you lock me up so I can't rampage. And then the only negative is taken care of.
I've seen this movie.
So we just do this every full moon.
I suppose theoretically that work if you could restrain the subject for long enough and they didn't escape.
So we're looking at like a few hours of work once a month.
Wouldn't you just like to not be a werewolf? I feel like that's the better situation here.
I think there is a small part of her that thinks it would be really cool.
I feel like 29 out of 30 days, you're a badass.
What if you're really weak during those 29 days?
You saw him, he wasn't weak.
Yeah, but he's like the alpha and the omega. I don't know.
I could be an alpha and an omega.
Maybe
He's also part druid.
He
You know.
was pretty swole.
Druids
I
ain't
mean-
shit.
I could be. Oh. I can become a werewolf, sort of.
It did seem like since Jarl was a druid in his, well, I don't know, regular life, I suppose, perhaps he has more control over his lycanthropy.
Listen,
Kestra,
what if
Wait.
we were all werewolves?
What if I get bit?
would you prefer if I rendered you unconscious for this test?
No, the test isn't gonna hurt. I'm not worried about the test.
What if?
You
Wait,
just-
is the
you
test
just
gonna hurt?
60, aren't you, my friend?
Listen, fine, do the test. All I'm saying is we should think about it.
Think about the test? No, we're already
No.
doing it.
I'll do the fucking test.
You have
Mandy,
your
go
choices
ahead.
to make, and we will have our choices to make.
Okay, I'm feeling very threatened by not justice.
Here, have a piece of candy. And I'm gonna. I don't have any candy.
Vandy kind of goes into a back room and she comes out and she has like one of those like sensor things, like the with like incense or whatever. You know,
For like a Star Trek reader.
A black bar appears over Kestra's face.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
And so she's kind of like waving this thing around on its chain, and this like incense is like starting to fill the room. And then she reaches into like a little like jar that she has on her hip, and says, "I bless this water with the holy might of Saren Ray," and kind of
Saren
sprinkles
Ray.
it over your forehead. And then her palm kind of glows with this bluish aura, and she waves.
Wait, are you
it over
testing
you.
or curing?
You better just be testing. You said that was free.
I'm just testing. Oh, okay. That's only because I have Kevin selected as like Why is this showing up as Kevin's role?
Kevin's
Okay.
role.
So she, kind of closes her eyes and is waving her glowing hand over you, and she says, yes, I can sense the power of the curse. You are afflicted.
Well,
Rachel's so excited.
I just hand over 2 gold.
Well, thank you for your donation. The
no,
church-
no, I'm giving that to Kevin. Nope, I'm giving that to
So,
Kevin.
Oh, oh.
Thank you. Yes, thank you for your donation.
so listen.
God, I hate being
I
right.
hear your concerns. They're valid. But let's say we just let's give it one full moon. Let's try it, see how it goes.
Yeah, and then we
But
make you eat the
goes.
wolves bane.
I cannot tell you what to do with your own
That's right.
person, but I will ask that if you choose not to seek treatment for this, please do not spend the full moon in town. There are a lot of innocent
Speaking of
people here
which,
that could be hurt.
No,
speaking of
listen.
which,
I'll spend the full moon
doctor-patient confidentiality, right?
chained up.
This stays between us.
Right, HIPAA and stuff.
Yeah, we paid good money that we didn't pay.
Listen, let's give it one full moon and see how it goes and then reassess.
You are in control of your fate.
It's gonna go poorly.
We've got 4
Coincidentally,
days to make a plan.
do you know any places we could buy some silver handcuffs?
I'll go buy another crossbow bolt.
Good idea.
That's. Are you gonna bend it? I don't. Guys, the
That
trees
sounds
are
like
cursed.
something that might be an exotic request. You could perhaps check with in the market, but that may need to be ordered from the city.
Or silver chain, perhaps. I support your choice, Kestra.
Do you?
I do. Do
feel
you
like-
support the ramifications of your
Does
choice?
that mean you murdering me?
I mean,
You're at least gonna wait till the full moon, right?
When will you learn that your actions lead to consequences?
all I'm saying is we do not
Kat,
need to
what
make
happened
a
to your voice?
decision right now.
yeah, we have to go
Kevin?
save the trees.
Kevin's gonna pass 5 gold to the cleric and say, "Thank you for your discretion,"
Ooh.
Ooh.
and then pull out his dagger. And I would like to
Stab her.
intimidate her. Intimidate her a little bit.
Bribe, intimidate.
Wow.
Kevin Wildcard. Here he goes again.
Bribe, intimidation.
Intimidation.
For discretion, I will
Right.
murder you.
Oh,
Wow. Wow.
I'm a hero point that one.
Point the blade at the person you're threatening.
Wow. Here we go. Oh yeah. Yeah.
What is happening?
I just.
All right.
I'm still giving the gold, but the dagger is where the intimidation goes.
We should.
So you have
For
one.
your discretion.
Okay. So she looks at the gold and then she's about to accept the gold and then she looks at the dagger that you're holding kind of below your waist and then her eyes narrow and she says, "That is unnecessary. I would have thought better of a follower of Pharasma, but I guess you can always be disappointed."
Ooh, who got stabbed this time? Ouch.
Oh.
We should probably just go. I've been kicked out of enough establishments in this town.
You've been kicked out of temples? That's weird.
No, only the blacksmith so far, but I'd like to keep it at just that.
I hand over 5 gold. Can you put
There's
this
so much money.
as a donation to my friend Barnaby?
Oh, okay.
Wait, where did you get 5 gold from?
I don't know. Calden gave it to me.
Just now.
You can call me as you wish. We are the same person.
Well, as you wish, gave me money, and I'm giving it to her.
Listen, Conan, you seem like a nice guy, but please stop giving elderberry money. He doesn't understand what he needs to do with it.
It was from books.
You get money from books? This is a
Yes.
strange world.
Elderberry, Vandy accepts your donation. She puts like one hand under and one hand over yours, and kind of holds them together, and she says, "Yes, of course. Has this friend of yours passed on?"
Yeah, he's left one form or another.
Well, then I shall create a memorial for him. What is his name?
Barnaby the Badger the Third.
Barnaby the Badger the Third. Very well.
So, hold on a second, Elderberry. This is your third badger.
Well, when we were younger, we made a lot of mistakes, and then we got better, and then, well, he saved my life, and then this time around, he saved you guys' life, I think.
Oh, so you can just find another badger.
Well, I don't know. No, there's only one Barnaby.
But he just comes back when he dies. That kind of sounds like what you're telling us.
Like a meat bag.
I believe it's pronounced meat shield, and no, we don't just come back. That's, once you're dead, you're dead.
What happened to the first two
Dead should stay
Barnabys?
dead.
Well, the one protected me, and the other one was being dumb, and then he protected you guys, and it'll be fine, I think.
Were they the same badger?
Are we all the same?
Yes.
How long does it take for him to come
Exactly.
back?
Well, I mean, I usually can pick a new companion after a couple of days. But, can you ever replace a companion?
It sounds like you can, and you have 3 times.
I mean, I don't think you were replaced. I mean, one had really just black hair, and then it started to just whiten over the years. Now he's got stripes.
So they're different badgers, you just call them the same thing.
I don't think they're different badgers.
I'm so confused right now.
The same to me.
You know what, Mandy? Give him his damn badger tombstone or whatever the hell he's asking for.
Oh, can you make it look like a badger tombstone? I'd pay extra.
Do you want a
Well-
tombstone tattoo?
I mean,
Sure,
maybe not
I could make a little
tombstone.
carving, a little
Oh.
something for the memorial.
I hand over 4 more gold.
We've just given this person like 14 gold.
I don't like this. I don't like this cleric.
Don't let me stand here while I just give up gold to people.
Don't like the cut.
Just threatened her with a knife.
We gotta go. We
Yeah,
gotta go
over
get
you,
something
Elderberry.
accomplished.
No, really do have to go. This is all
Listen, I'm on a clock. I've got 4 days until Justice Road.
Yeah,
Oh,
we have to save the
as
trees.
well.
I start walking to Rin's.
I speak for the trees.
Oh, that's a good
Elderberry,
idea.
I want you to know, I also made a memorial to Barnaby, and he pulls down the collar of his shirt, and on
No
right above
regrets.
his heart, there's a little badger footprint tattooed
Oh,
with
That's
with
pretty
the Roman
badass.
numeral 3 on it.
Says
Right.
Bartleby.
what is respect? Bada mean?
Not even one letter.
No regards.
No regrets.
What if it was like a little emo teardrop, except it was in the shape of a.
Of a badger claw.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No
Yeah,
regrets.
So I don't care what she says. I'm really akin with Pharasma and memorials and funeral rites, and I think we should host a memorial service at an appropriate badger time.
He's just gonna come back.
Yeah, can we just wait a week and have him come back? I mean,
Kevin,
seems
let
like
me.
we're wasting time
I'm
here.
gonna walk Kevin away from the rest of the group. I'm gonna look back at the group. and I'm gonna
Badger
walk away.
funerals and werewolves.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that time you comforted Barnaby when it was really scary, and then you danced with him? You did a little waltz.
No.
I do.
I don't.
It meant a lot. You really treated Barnaby like a part of the group. And you know what?
Yeah, that time.
When Barnaby's here, it's gonna be great,
Oh.
and he'll remember. Because I may not always be around. Someone's got to be here for Barnaby when he comes back.
Are you saying you plan to die soon?
I mean, look at me. I'm pretty old.
Would
The
you like
bleaching is happening.
to chronicle your mortal existence in this magical tattoo that I've known this whole time?
I feel like you're holding out on these magical tattoos.
Well, I just wanted to make sure you guys were cool before I started putting out my cool ink.
I mean,
I'm really great. I rarely make spelling mistakes. It's just this one time.
Okay. Maybe keep practicing. We got 4 more days until all hell breaks loose, so we're probably fine.
That's a pretty cool tattoo.
I could also do this one with teeth. So it's triangles. It's very difficult to mess that up. I'm really good at straight lines and swirly lines. You see all these ones gumming up my face? I did those myself.
Huh. That's... Wow. I mean, I wonder if when I get a companion, if you could tattoo them, that would be pretty sweet.
There is like a companion tattoo.
Oh, now you tell me. You wait for my
I
companion to die,
I don't know that one yet. I've heard of it from legends
Jesus.
of Walor up in the north in my 300 some years.
Let's just go to wherever they wanted to go. It's fine. I was trying to connect with you. As
No,
an
I feel like
individual.
I feel like we really connect. Did I connect with you?
I mean, you did.
I was hoping with the did I ruin it with the pit?
No.
I mean, it's.
Do I give you gold
you
now?
guys-
I don't even know. I'm just gonna. Where are we going? I'm walking away.
I'm falling called into what's her name? Renfree?
Rin,
Ren.
Which one's Ren? Rin?
The fortune
she's the one
teller.
that hired us.
There's no hired us.
She's
Oh,
the
yeah.
one that
Do
gave
that
her-
thing we were doing. I don't remember what it was.
The lighthouse.
Yeah, the lighthouse.
He was like, "Hey, lighthouse is looking sus," and we're like,
Astronomy
"Oh,
lady.
yeah, we can totally take care
Yeah,
of
you remember
that."
2 months ago when we met her?
How long has it been since she originally hired us?
She and Kevin were vibing.
Is it-
How long since you guys started? Probably
3 years.
It's
hasn't
been
been that long,
92
maybe like a
years.
few
Like a week or
I
so.
would say, yeah, a couple weeks.
Oh, we're pretty good. Also, Kester, you
accomplished
noticed that throwing star on her belt? We could probably take that.
A star knife.
Not a thief.
That's a star knife, which means she probably worships Desna.
Ooh, I don't know what any of that means.
Oh,
But
there's no worshiper. All right.
Because that's the weapon of Desna.
I could have picked a cooler god. That dagger is Pharasma's
Kevin,
number
you-
one, and I'm like, it's
Are
so
you
boring.
alright? Seem to have something going on.
We all got a lot going on today. That werewolf encounter really rattled us.
We've had a day. We've
I
had
feel
a
like-
day.
I feel like we need an easy win. Maybe we go into the woods
we beat up some trees.
and I was gonna say rabbits.
What? Elder Baby, what the hell are you talking about?
I-
Beat up
d-
trees?
They said the trees
What's
were
wrong with
cursed.
everybody?
We have to destroy cursed trees. They're an
I thought
abomination.
you were a druid.
Yeah,
Okay.
but they're cursed ones. They're not good ones. Don't
Hey,
just
Ren,
chop down good ones.
What's up?
Listen, Ren, we've been to
We
the
almost
lighthouse
were killed by a
7
werewolf.
times.
Hey, our friend is cursed.
Shh.
Oh, wow. Goodness. Well,
Wait, we're not talking about that?
Stories to
No,
tell.
no one needs to know.
She's a fortune teller. She'll know.
That's
I think you're thinking
Can-
mind reader.
Things
Oh.
have not
we
been
ask
going
for
well.
your discretion.
Kevin. No, not again. It didn't go well.
I will
This is-
stab you.
This is Colin, by the way. I don't know if you two have met.
Well, if someone has been cursed, you could see Vandy Benderdash at the temple.
Oh, we were just there.
It's
We
yeah,
threatened her.
everything's great.
Did that, got answers, threatened her.
You threatened her, Vandy?
I
She's so
don't.
sweet.
Listen, a lot of things happened. Yeah, she is very sweet.
Kevin doesn't think
Doesn't like
so.
being threatened.
Listen,
I
that
think
lighthouse did a
Fine,
number
little
on us.
uppity, a little pretentious.
None of us
There
are at our
again.
best right now.
I am.
We really just need
I
to win.
am.
I think we need a win at this point, and that
And we
lighthouse
wanted
is not it.
Yeah, I wanted to give you an update on the lighthouse.
It's pretty fucked up.
It's real fucked up.
There's a lot going on there.
My
We haven't
badger
gotten to the
died.
bottom of it yet.
There's a demon that licks walls.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
disgusting.
And
Yeah,
a
it's
void
good.
thing
There's
And
a
the
werewolf.
flesh.
killed us.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how important is it that we resolve this lighthouse thing? Can we just kind of table it for a bit, or
Well, there was the lighthouse with its beam activating the dead in the graveyard, but
Uh
Yeah, we
huh.
took care
since
of that.
then
Oh,
it seems to have been relatively quiet.
Good.
What do the
Perhaps
stars say?
perhaps, well,
There's no
it is
stars out in
unfortunately
Sunny.
too bright for me to consult the stars. Gestures. It's kind of like mid-morning, coming up on getting close towards noon.
What do the stars say?
But perhaps the lighthouse, whatever powers it, takes some time to reach its full potential. You may have some time, but I
If
don't.
you say
couldn't
4
say how
days, we are
much.
fucked.
yeah, at least have 4 days.
I did see when I initially noticed the light coming from the top. That was a few weeks ago, so I would say perhaps it takes at least on the order of weeks for it to charge up its power.
Depends how many dead bodies they find.
Okay, he just died last night.
Does it even count as a full body?
We all
How
have
do you
time
know?
for
You don't
figuring.
even know.
Soul is a soul is a
You really
soul.
don't
It's not
know
about
this.
volume.
You're
I mean,
right.
It's about heart.
Badger Barnaby was bigger than I was.
Anyways, we haven't given up on this lighthouse thing.
Oh, his armor's there.
We're gonna get back to it.
We have to go back.
I'm going back in that room. It gave me a really bad feeling that I should not have ignored.
You were warned.
We're gonna take care of some other business, and then we'll come
They
back
were
to it.
kicking
I just
all the
we
doors.
don't-
We might come back to it.
We didn't want to let you know that we haven't forgotten about it, and that it is still fresh in our minds.
But we might be giving up.
While
Well-
we're here,
Wait, is that the only
What?
reason we came?
what do you happen to know about maybe like a dude with a bunch of souls in jars?
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
the fisherman.
Calls himself the fisherman.
The fisherman. Oh, this sounds interesting. I don't know offhand, but perhaps yes. If you come back tonight, I could consult the stars and see what I can find
Why
out.
did we even come to her this morning? Why didn't we just wait until tonight?
Oh
Can't
my
do it.
god.
Not today.
I will say though,
God.
if you find this task with the lighthouse to be too difficult
No.
and
We
you
didn't-
no
we
longer
didn't
wish
say
to
that. We
continue,
didn't say
Who
that.
would say that?
please
Are we
let
even
me
getting
know
paid for
so I
this?
can find another set of adventurers. I don't know how much
Oh,
time there is,
whoa,
but
whoa.
Yeah,
We're capable. We're
You
capable.
know what?
Especially
We're
now that I'm
capable.
stronger and faster.
We're very
Okay.
capable.
Yeah.
And we got a new guy in the party.
A
We got-
werewolf.
New.
Your
Oh,
discretion
oh,
would be greatly
Dustus.
appreciated.
Yeah, new
Yeah.
new Dustus. Dustus
You know
2.0.
what? We're gonna get back to the lighthouse, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it right now.
Improved.
And it improved. I
So-
love robotics.
Basically, I guess we're saying that it's real messed up in there, but we're not done with it.
You picked the right crew.
Is it possible that maybe there's extra information you could give us now that you didn't, for some reason, give us
Yeah,
before?
Or are we
Feel
gonna
like-
have to wait for the stars again?
A lot of
Is
people have
there-
died.
anything specific you wish me to search for?
Why? Just why?
Are you searching for the elusive meaning of life? Many philosophers.
No,
No,
I mean,
no.
I have lived a very long time, maybe even longer than you. I just feel like, why is it there?
The
Why
lighthouse,
does it
you mean?
keep killing people and animals?
How'd that worm get in there? We
Barnaby
never really
is
asked
Listen.
that.
Right, there was a big
Worm
weird
there.
worm in there.
Listen, Kestra, can you can you finish up this conversation? I'm gonna try to steer Elderberry
This
out.
wasn't my idea.
It's all right. Just see what you can find out. They're there, Elderberry.
And you told me you
Um,
protected
okay.
us.
Let me describe to you what we've seen there, especially the weird ghost lights, and see if you have any insight as to how to stop the powering of the lighthouse.
And don't forget that weird ghost figure that keeps talking and then like floating down the hallway.
Yeah, somebody try to
Right,
guide
all the
us.
ghost
not
lights.
clear right
I will
now.
describe all the ghost lights and
Okay.
the weird
Crying
things we've
outside.
seen and how we think it's being powered, and see if she has any insight into how to stop it.
Okay, so you want to ask about the greenish lights that you've seen. You want to ask how the lighthouse is being powered, and you also want to ask about the fishermen. Those three things.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, first and foremost, the lighthouse stuff and
Okay.
any fisherman info. If
Right.
she's got
So mostly describe what we're seeing to see if that helps her think about like how the beam that hit the town is being powered and how we
Okay.
can stop it.
She's gonna be like, "Come back later tonight."
Come
Yeah,
back
so-
tonight. Come back
Yeah,
after
she can,
dark.
Ask me again later.
stars.
you can either come back tonight and be with me as I consult the stars, or I could consult them myself and give you a report in the morning.
Yeah, we'll come see you in the morning. Or maybe tonight under the moon. And I'll wink at Kessim.
Quit it.
She's a werewolf.
All right, so
Yeah.
Rin tonight will consult the stars for your questions and see what she comes up with.
Nice.
Alright, so we can't go back to the lighthouse now because we need to talk to Ren in the morning.
Right.
Do you want to talk to the mayor?
Well, how far away are the lumber camps?
Well, that was our lead for the lumber camps. Was
Yeah, I
the
was
mayor.
gonna say
Alright,
the mayor.
yeah, let's go talk to the mayor.
Yeah.
As we head outside, I think Calden is going to be waiting for Kestra. Are you ready to have a serious conversation, or are you going to continue making light of this serious situation?
Yeah, you tell her.
I'm ready. No, I'm not ready. I'm not talking to you about shit. You're not even Dustus. Why would I talk to you?
I see. He walks away.
Wait, I'm confused. I thought he was Dustus, like a little bit.
A little bit, but not really.
Listen,
Listen,
he seems like an okay guy, and you're kind of embarrassing me in front of him. So
I'm
can you-
embarrassing you in front of the guy who shows up and is gonna leave again?
No, I believe he took over Dustus's body, and then
Right, for maybe
He's
like a
like-
day. He'll
I'm
be
gonna go to
gone
the mayor's
tomorrow.
place.
him.
I'm heading towards the mayor's.
Okay.
He's
We don't want him talking to the
he's
mayor.
pretty fast.
Yeah, we should probably catch up with him.
Okay.
I actually walk really slow.
I'll catch up.
Why do you care what he thinks?
2 steps and we're caught up.
Well, what if he sticks around for a while and like
I want to
He's
know
really
what other people
good.
are in there.
killing things?
Wait, do you like him better than Dustus?
I don't know. It's the jury's still out.
Do you like me better than Barnaby?
Yeah,
Where's it coming from?
that's
Dead
what
silent.
you're looking
Dead
for.
silent.
You're not a class feature, you're a class.
I want all my charities.
Children into it.
I don't much care for Joe.
Forgot to write that
Don't
down.
much
He's just a
care for
class feature.
All right, so you guys make your way to the mayor's house. This is Osef Menhem.
Joseph.
Look at that big book.
Yeah, he's-
Why
I
is he
trust the
carrying
man
that?
with
What's
the
in
big
there?
book.
Are the mayoral elections still going on? Or did that pass?
Actually,
I kind of hope they are. Just the
that
whole
is a
campaign.
Good question. Let's see. Yeah, I will say the elections are still going on. They are due to be held 1 week from now.
So after 4 days.
After
All right.
Not gonna matter to us.
High stakes. Mayor needs votes.
That's right.
Okay, so you guys go make your way to the manor. The butler kind of greets you at the door, and he says, "Yes, do you have an appointment?"
I do not.
What he
Okay.
likes to say is, yes, we do.
Wait, do we?
No, that's not even true. What they both mean to say is that we do not have an appointment, but the mayor will want to see us because we are the heroes of the town and are here to offer our assistance with the cursed trees.
Who's
Yeah.
supposed to kill
Yes.
trees?
It's not. Nope.
I speak for the trees.
Okay, look at me, not them. Don't worry about the rest of them.
But the trees have no tongues.
She is our leader. For
That's
now.
right. Vic said so.
I voted for her.
We are the heroes
I
of the
voted
town.
for her.
We.
I guess we all
You
did.
may have heard of us. We
I didn't.
saved the town after that
True, you
terrible attack at the graveyard. And we've heard there's further trouble in the town, and we're here to offer the mayor our assistance. And
We're the
he'll
Mighty
want-
Five.
Yep.
People.
I agree with everything she said so far.
You know, the mayor offered us 50 gold each to get rid of the evil of the lighthouse, so we
And we're working on it.
And we're
So
Yeah,
working
TBD on that.
relationship.
Yep, but this is something different.
Yeah, you know.
Hey, why are we talking to you about all of this? Can you just take us to the mayor?
What's your name, anyways, Mr. Butler?
My name is Edgar.
Oh, Edgar. Hello. I am
Like
Elderberry Cornelius Bernard, and this is. I'm Elderberry.
Elderberry way.
Kevin pulls down his collarbone tattoo.
That was
That's
Barnaby. It was Barnaby.
really,
this?
you just the
See
sooner
this
we
guy?
get out of here, the better it's going to be for everyone.
Sure, let me consult with
Single
the
tier.
mayor and see if he has space in his schedule. And the butler kind of
Pencil it in
steps
there.
back. He closes the door and you kind of hear his footsteps walking away.
Should we have greased his palm with some money?
I'll kneel
Nope.
down to Elderberry. Listen, Elderberry, I know you missed Barnaby, but dude, you gotta hold it together.
What if your best friend just died?
I have no best friend.
He doesn't even have a best
You-
friend.
Ouch. Who are we then?
Thought
I
we
want
would
to
get along
circle
pretty
back to the
good.
fact that he'll be
Can't
back
lose
in a
your
week,
best friend
but
if you don't have one.
Oh! I mean, something will be back in a week. Maybe.
So,
I'm
You'll
sure.
know.
this is. Do you remember this place? Do you have Justice's memories, or do you
Of
need
course.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's
Yeah.
kind
They're
of
left in my
Okay.
memories.
That's great. So we don't have to fill you in.
Hey,
convenient.
you said something about judging earlier.
Hmm.
I just want to. Listen. There's a lot that we can explain, and some things we can't.
We don't need to explain ourselves to him.
I do not judge the living.
Oh, whew, thank God.
Don't judge Barnaby. He's not here.
So the butler returns after a few minutes and he says, yes, the mayor is available. Please follow me.
Thanks, Francis.
Edgar.
Edgar.
Oh, Edgar.
All right, I'll
And,
follow Edgar.
He takes you to the back room and brings you to the mayor, who's kind of actually Captain Longsaddle is there as well. The two of them seem to be
Longsaddle.
pretty close, in coordinating the administration and defense of the town. And the mayor Osif looks up to you and he says, "Ah, yes, the heroes of the town. Any luck with the lighthouse so far?"
Lots of luck.
So much
Work
luck.
in
But
progress.
yes, there's a little bit more to do, and we're on it. But
Things have progressed.
People have
we've learned
died.
things.
We came back for a little breather, and we heard that other stuff might be happening that's even more pressing.
yeah, some issues with Absalom.
Oh, yes. Well, I hate to interrupt your important task, but yeah, the three of us, myself, as well as the Inkelholtz and the where was the third? Churtles. As you know, we all own and operate some lumber camps on the periphery of the town. And things have been going relatively smoothly. Perhaps not for Rab Churtle. He's had some issues with his employees, but to make a long story short, some fellows showed up from Absalom claiming to be part of the forestry service there and said that the trees are cursed and our operations have to be shut down in order to prevent the spread of this curse. It seems really strange to me. I sent off an inquiry to the city itself, but nothing has come back yet. In the meantime, the lumberjacks have refused to work for fear, and whoever this fellow is from the city has brought a little muscle with him as well.
What?
Anyway, it's nothing that I can't handle.
What sort of personnel problems has what's his face been having?
Oh, let me pull up his name. Yes, Rab Churchill. He's a number of his employees have quit, or they've been found drunk on the job and been fired, or other various issues. He can't seem to keep any good help on. It's really unfortunate. I don't want to speculate as to his business practices, but perhaps he's not sourcing the best source of labor.
What caused them to believe that these trees are cursed?
Probably something to ask the forestry representatives.
Yes, it sounds like a bunch of bureaucratic bullshit to me. Or perhaps it's just a simple shakedown by some sort of nefarious individuals. But as I said, I've sent off an official request for information from the Forestry Service.
This representative from Absalom, where is he stationed?
He's up at the lumber camp right now, as far as I know. I tried to go up there and meet with him, but he just brushed me off and refused to talk beyond the basics.
What a dick.
How many days' travel is this lumber camp?
Oh, it's not far, just perhaps a few hours if you walked.
How long have you crawled?
That's a good question.
Couldn't say. I wouldn't recommend it, though.
Excuse him, he's having a weird day.
How long as the wolf runs?
That's a valid question.
That is a valid question.
That's interesting. Perhaps I would say wolves probably aren't as fast as horses, so maybe I don't know, 30 minutes.
Huh. That's pretty
You
good.
know, it's a standard unit of measure where I'm from.
Add that to the pro column.
You know,
There are
I have
no
been known
columns.
to.
There is
There-
only the future which remains yet
There-
unseen.
2 columns, the pro and the con. Okay. All right, listen. If what's his face isn't going to talk to the mayor, he's not going to talk to us. I think we just got to go back to the
Excuse
lighthouse.
us, Mayor.
Yes.
I'm going to huddle over into the corner.
If this representative isn't going to talk to the mayor, they're not going to talk to us. So yes, it sounds super sketchy, but we could just go back to the lighthouse.
Hey, you remember that time I became a tree? What if I just become a tree and I just look around?
Hey, guys, I've got a hat of disguise. Perhaps I could make myself look like one of his muscle.
Well, son of a bitch, where's that?
Be like,
this
hey,
whole
remind me
campaign?
of the plan, boss.
Yeah,
All right,
That's-
yeah.
And you're like our voice or our
Face.
face or our front or behind.
No.
We're gonna get this.
we can't risk 2 of the same person being spotted by him, so you
We'll
guys will
kill
have to
the
just...
other one.
That's not what
Oh.
I was going to say. Why do you always go to killing people?
I
Why
don't know.
should you
There's
be
been a
so
lot
much
of
shit
death
about a
lately.
meat shield, but you're going to kill a guard?
Well, you know, they're paid bad guys, so it's fine.
We don't
They're
know
not-
that.
Bad guys are just guards.
The
Does-
mayor said they're bad.
He said they're muscle. They
I
could
don't know.
be
I wasn't
muscly
listening.
hippies.
All
I
right,
was
let's
thinking.
decide on the way. There,
Right.
it's been great. We're going to go back
We
to
can
the
always-
lighthouse real soon.
Flip a coin for his life.
Okay, let's walk and talk.
We
At least
need
it's a
a therapist.
Look, it's just
Let's
been...
walk through the woods to the camp and maybe find a badger on the way.
I'm just saying.
You can't just
guys-
find another badger. They don't just live in the wild.
You
What
guys
did you
are
do
doing
the other
great.
3 times?
I experienced another
It just happens.
27 years onto my life as of like 2 days ago. So
What?
I'm processing through some stuff after that
Oh,
time
is
in the
this all-
soul jar.
Oh,
The
right.
soul jar. That's where it comes from. Hey,
right.
Colton, listen. You're cool with espionage and kind of taking it, being a little sneaky, stuff like that, right?
If it is needed, of course. But I have a question.
The mayor's right there. I think he can hear
No,
us.
we were leaving. We walked. I said goodbye.
We're
We're
walking
walking
and
out.
okay.
talking.
You said
Bye,
good day,
Mayor.
sir.
I said,
Wait, where's Elderberry? We left him in the other
Oh, I'm
room.
coming. I'm coming. I was talking to the
said we
mayor.
walk and talk. We're in the
Alright.
woods.
Colton, what's your question then?
What does this group fear the most at the lighthouse, and why are you avoiding it?
I don't
Werewolf.
see how that's relevant at all.
Werewolf.
Barnaby's armor's on the ground.
For me, it's definitely the werewolf.
An honest answer from the liar.
Hey,
Wait, which one of us is the
Wow.
liar?
I like to keep it real.
What was that? Did you hear that?
I did hear a thump.
Oh no, we've split the party.
If you guys,
Oh.
This
If
is
you
where
guys
bad stuff happens.
get murdered, I'll start recording my screen.
So you guys
It's
are you
really
guys heading out
difficult
towards the
hostage.
lumber camp then?
We are.
Yeah.
We're
We're
avoiding the
making our way.
lighthouse. And
Making our
also, what's his face's questions about why we're avoiding the lighthouse.
Call in those
Reasons.
questions.
What's the thumping?
No?
Probably a cat.
Probably the
Squirrel
new
jumping on
house
the
just
roof.
settling in.
It really feels like a horror movie because you guys have the two cameras.
It is.
So we're
Right?
witnessing
Like,
it
I'm
from
In the back of my
angles.
head.
I'm waiting for a shadow just to go behind.
That's when we
With a-
see come in.
It's just Andy. Relief. Alright. So yeah, we'll head toward the lumber.
Okay.
So Calden only got one honest answer
Yep.
Werewolf.
from the liar.
I don't know which one of us that is.
Yeah, I think that
I've always
werewolf fucked us up more than anything so far.
Kevin's never told a lie about anything in his life ever.
Guys, I put all these effects on Barnaby so I'd stop seeing
I
his
feel
little
like
face.
that's a lie.
Oh shit, there's a map.
Yep.
There's a map.
On
There's
the
a map.
map.
There's a
Place.
map. There's a map. There's a map. I don't have any vision. I'm blind.
Your tokens. You guys
Oh,
are
I
gonna
can see.
be down here.
As we walk, I say,
I really can't become a tree today, though. Just thought you should know.
Can or can't?
Can't. I didn't think about it at the time when I picked my spells. I could become a shark. Do you think that'd be helpful?
Not more helpful than a tree.
Okay.
Wait, why can you be a shark and not a tree?
Well, today I feel like becoming animals. I could become a deer. Maybe I hide in the woods as a deer.
How would that help us?
I don't know, or a snake.
What if you became a badger and attracted another badger?
I can't become a badger. There's only one badger for me. Or
Okay.
4 badgers at this point for me.
Right, because okay.
You can't just replace a badger.
But
You've
you just
done it
told us you
twice.
can.
So Chasm, you're going in disguise?
Well, hold on. Maybe
First, we have
we
to
can
see
just.
the muscle so you know what the muscle looks
Yeah,
like.
maybe we can just talk our way in, as we do.
And then we murder a muscle, and then you disguise yourself as a muscle.
Ah,
I'm
You
pretty
could
good at
just-
talking to people.
You
That's
could just disguise yourself as not your face and then pretend to be new muscle that's being hired by, Yolf.
wait.
There's always a
guys.
Yolf in these kind of camps.
at least one Yolf.
Chris, are we in the forest right now?
Yeah. So
This is my favorite terrain.
it's gonna take a
It's
few.
happened.
That's great.
what happened.
That's
Been in a
wonderful
lighthouse
for
for
you.
so long.
That's wonderful.
Look, I know everything about the forest. I get a +2 to forest terrain lore.
So yeah, it takes a few hours, but you guys eventually make your way to the lumber camp, and you see there's a couple of figures in the camp itself. There's this fellow.
Hello.
That's cool.
Hey.
He's got a
there's-
lot of
I knew.
rings attached to his jangles.
There's this guy.
I don't.
I like him.
What's that?
Yeah.
Call him.
I don't know. I don't
And then
inherently
off
trust
in
or
the
distrust.
distance, next to one of the trees, is
Ooh.
this woman.
I bet she uses
What is
magic.
happening in this lumber camp?
And then you also see a number of kind of like lumberjacks milling around and not doing any work. They've been apparently, according to the mayor, stopped by this guy. So they're just kind of some of them are drinking, some of them are smoking some stuff, some of them are kind of whittling. Actually, the first guy that I showed with the hat, he's kind of sitting around playing a harmonica
Ooh.
with everybody. And they're just kind of like the lumberjacks are milling around the camp. The two guys in the camp are kind of this guy he's sitting on like a cut log. Looks like he's maybe meditating or something. And then this he's kind of playing the harmonica, joking with some of the lumberjacks. And then the person in the distance, she seems to be kind of investigating one of the trees.
Should
And
Chasm, should you like, sneak in and we'll walk in?
Well, I feel like if we want to make a good impression with these people, sneaking in and getting caught.
Wait, you're gonna
That's
pretend
likely
to
to happen.
be someone else and you want to make a good impression? I'm really confused.
Why would you assume that we would get caught?
Because it tends to happen to us a lot. And the way things have been going today, it just kind of, I have a feeling.
Just today alone? Okay.
So, let's start by just trying to talk to them. And if we need to go with a disguise, we can kind of scope things out.
I start walking
Now-
forward.
Wait, Elderberry, damn it! It is very important that you keep your mouth shut.
I'm
So
really
I think
good at
actually
talking
looking
to
at the
people.
time, I'm gonna stop it here.
Yep.
But if you guys want to kind of formulate a plan of action, we can do that. But I think we'll kind of leave this as like a scene break and pick up next week with however you want to engage with these folks at the lumber camp.
So I feel like the guy at the lumber camp brushed off the mayor, right? But
Right.
That's the mayor. That's and the mayor probably wasn't too happy about them stopping the work. So if we go in with a little bit more of a congenial attitude,
I'm
maybe
pretty
they'll
congenial.
treat with us a little bit.
What if you go in
Up
as the
back
mayor,
to
like an
heroes of the
asshole?
realms?
How often
Yeah,
do you
maybe.
use your hat of disguise?
I think that's a good idea. I do. But we should probably investigate a little bit more about who these people are, because what if one of them is like a powerful magic user that can detect illusions or
like
something
this
of
one?
that nature? Maybe. Or the meditatey guy.
It's probably this one though.
What if you went in as Detective or Lieutenant what's his face?
With broken nose.
The sheriff?
And
You mean
right. Yeah.
Saddle?
And said like, hey, Mayor's real pissed. Please cooperate. What's happening? We just want information. The mayor sent out for like an inquiry, but if you could just let us know why. Because
What-
everyone's real mad and people are fighting and getting drunk, and I have to break it up.
What if you go in as that guy and then we beat you up, and then we're like, sorry about that guy, he's a real asshole. You
Everyone
should
knows
help
that.
us.
What?
You know?
I feel
So
like
you just-
simple is better here.
I like elaborate plans that probably
You could
won't
go
fall
in
apart.
as the mayor. We beat up the mayor.
Yes.
Make it
and
look
then
like
we've-
we've taken
No,
over.
no.
We got
Yeah.
some clout.
We're gonna split the roles of mayor 5 ways.
Military coup.
I feel like the fact that this like official who's been sent in, them not communicating with the local authorities is sketch.
That's
Wait,
a sketch.
was
Why
the
wouldn't they
cowboy
want the
guy?
local mayor to
that.
know?
It
Was
could
the
be
cowboy guy the authority? Is that who that is?
Well, we don't know yet.
Oh, we don't know.
Not
Never
sure.
mind. I
So
can't
that's
ask
what we
that
got to
question.
figure out. But
I
it could
think we
also
should
be
call
the
him
thing where
Mr. Bojangles because he's got all
Mr.
of the
Bojangles.
jingle-jangles.
It could be
Jingle
the
jangle.
thing where like the
Birds,
feds come
jingle
in,
jangle.
like in the shows, and they're like, "We're the FBI,"
But
and
they're not.
But
Is this
but
a
the chief of police
supernatural
is like,
episode?
Yeah.
"This is investigation," and then they're like, "Whoa, well we have jurisdiction here," and then they're like, "Oh fuck!" But then like the regular police figure out the case. But
Right.
they have to go behind the investigators' back, and then the investigators get real pissed at them.
I mean,
Or they realize the FBI aren't really the FBI.
Oh,
and
that's
it's
true.
just Sam and Dean. And I've been playing a
Yep.
good Sam this episode, so I think that's a good way to
You've
go
got
in.
his height.
I could be Dean.
I don't have any feelings, but I have them all.
Feelings. I just have a leather jacket, daddy issues.
And an
I
Impala.
don't care about anything, but I do.
Sammy!
I think we should figure out who these guys are first.
Right. Are they
Okay.
legit?
But for reals, I feel like we should go in and not Dane. Because then it's just the four of us, and then if we need to change into someone else, it's not mysterious that Dane isn't here or is here.
What if we talk to the?
Johnny be good?
What if we talk to the? Whoa! What if we
That's
talk
a great
to,
plan, haha!
to the woodchucks? Now, what are they called? Lumberjacks.
What?
Wow, it's a badger. Thank you very much.
I was way off with that. The lumberjacks.
Lumberjacks? There's no lumberjacks here, Dane.
They are. They're here, but they're
Yeah,
not working.
they're
just
milling
chilling.
about.
That's
They're
true.
smoking that sticky ganja.
Oh, that's right. There is actual
okay.
Devil's
lumberjacks.
lettuce.
But also, if 5 people walk into this camp, this
Don't
big
drive
city
me.
guy is going to be like, "Hello, 5 people. What are you doing here talking to the woodchucks?"
Which is why someone should stay behind.
So if Dane stays behind and looks for a badger in the woods, and the 4 of us go in and we're like, "Hey,
What if we just
are the heroes of the town, and we are concerned that the town is not making money. What's happening?" And he's like, "We're not going to tell you."
All right. Against my better judgment, what if we send in Elderberry?
As a bear.
Because he is a no. That's not what I was to say.
As a tree
Because he is a concerned druid.
about the
And he's
Okay.
trees.
concerned about the cutting of trees, and he just
Okay.
wants to see what's going on here. And he has no interest in why the work is being shut
I
down.
speak for the trees. The trees have
Or
no
maybe
time.
he
Glad
doesn't
it
have
stopped.
Yeah, maybe he's glad it stopped, and he's trying to find out why and who is in charge of stopping this, because
He wants to give them
he
money.
wants to give them
As
money.
an outside non-player character, I feel like that could maybe help. Because Elderberry
And-
definitely is happy that no one's chopping down trees.
Yeah. And who could be mad at this guy? Honestly, look at him. Just chat with that guy.
It's
He's
just
barely bleached.
If the
Yeah.
trees are cursed, wouldn't you want them to be cut down?
Well, I mean, I don't want other curses to spread. But look at these trees over here. They were beautiful and young.
Well,
now they're
they gave the
dead.
mayor some shit about how they had to stop cutting down trees because the curse would spread, but that seems sketch
Yeah, that's
as well.
that's weird. I don't like that.
And also the fact that they wouldn't be upfront with the mayor.
So here's what I think.
It's
It's actually a gold mining outfit, and this guy is the new sheriff in town.
Oh.
But this
Yeehaw.
guy is definitely got death touch, so be careful
Oh.
with him.
This guy's giving big druid energy.
Listen, if we just wait 4 days
I think he's
and
a
let me
monk.
rampage in this lumber camp,
Again, I could become a bear right now, or an ape.
Or- I bite all of you.
I could become
And
a
then
bull.
in 4 days, we rampage together in this camp.
Yes,
I think
because
this
you're
was
not
a
gonna attack
bad
me as a
time.
bear.
For me to prepare water breathing as a spell.
Yes.
You never know.
You never know. You never know.
Wow. Okay, so
But
for
if
the
we need to
record,
breathe underwater, I got us.
That's true.
I have a spell that is like, I don't remember what it's called, but it's like sacrifice, and it literally implodes my companion. And for like 2 times in a row, I kept it, and last session I was like, I don't need this. But I probably should have had it.
Now you've got nothing to implode.
It's like 6d6 damage as it
Oh. You just blow up your companion?
I fucking do.
I mean,
it's
how would
like
Elderberry
ultimate
feel about
sacrifice.
blowing
I'm
up
feeling
Barnaby?
less and less. Yeah, I'm feeling less and
I
less
mean,
bad about Barnaby being dead.
Right? If you were gonna like have the implode option in your back pocket.
I mean, ultimate sacrifice. You know, better friends
That's the
happening.
dream. That's the dream right there.
Oh, I'm
But
sorry.
then
It's called final
whose hand is
sacrifice.
it that has ended Barnaby's life?
Yeah.
Situation?
Yeah.
No greater
Final
love than to lay
sacrifice.
down your friend's life for yourself.
It's also
Right.
an undead spell.
Oh,
It's probably fine. Okay,
Feels
so
like
the
Barnaby
plan
was-
is I
Barnaby
go
was your
in.
best friend, but you had a contingency.
Well, you know, I thought, you know what? What if something happened and I need to save the party?
True.
And then I was like, it hasn't happened yet.
When
Don't
will
worry
that
about it.
happen?
Yeah. When would that ever happen?
So we'll
So
send
Alright,
in Elderberry, and then we'll all hide in the tree line and just kind of see what happens.
See what happens.
send
that what we
in
learned?
Elderberry as a tree hugger. All right. I'm sure
Alright,
that'll be a
sounds
great
like we
plan.
got a plan for next week.